Welcome back to the Tilt Express podcast. My name is Xander. With me, as always, are my two co-hosts. And yes, I did say two co-hosts because once you come once and then you come twice.
Never stop coming again.
Exactly. Sam, the big drink. How you guys doing today?
Pretty good, man. How you
Feeling
been?
like the little sip today.
Feeling like the little sip.
Yep.
That's a big change.
Looks like a tall glass of water.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, man. All right. Thank you to those of you who watched the last episode of the podcast. I don't know which ones of you did because we haven't put it out yet.
It
but
hasn't come out.
I appreciate you nonetheless. Today, I'm going to be starting us off with our icebreaker, right? This is an age-old question. It's something that
Cavemen have thought about this before.
yeah, we've been debating this for ages.
Red Flintstone thought about it.
Millennia, even. And here it goes. Ready? You have to fight a chicken every time you get in the car or a lion once a year. Which one are you picking?
When I get in the car?
Well, yeah, the chicken's waiting for you in the car.
Inside, just on the driver's seat.
Yeah, because if the chicken's out of the car, you just run away from it, jump in the car, and that's not very fun. It could be anywhere in the car, though. It could be hiding in the back seat, too. It's not always in the driver's seat.
So I just know there's always
There's a
one
chicken in the car, always. Every time you get in a car, not your car, a car, there's going to be a chicken.
Is that just like the encounter, or is it after me?
What?
Is that just like the encounter? Like I open the door, there's a chicken in there, or is it after me?
It's after you.
Okay.
It's the rabbit chicken.
It's a rabid chicken waiting to attack you. Thank you, Samuel.
What?
I mean, Solomon.
What's a rabbit
Sold.
chicken? They can't crossbreed.
Sam, what are you picking, bro?
I'm picking the lion,
Because
bro.
the little drink, the little sip over there is, you're taking the
I'm
lion.
taking the lion every year. One lion every year, right?
Okay, but is the lion also come when you get in your car, or is it just whenever?
It's only
It's once a year at any point in the year.
Okay, so it can be like December
it's not-
31st and then also January 1st.
Yeah.
I'd rather.
Any time.
I'll face
But
that.
once you fight the lion, you don't have to worry again until the next year.
I'll face that. I'm picking lion. Lion's my choice.
Yeah,
Because
you think
imagine opening your car every time you get in there and there's a rabbit chicken trying to get you.
it's not even every time you get in. It's just every time you open your car. So it's like you forget something in your car, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait, just infinite food glitch.
Yeah, well, see, all right, see, that's my logic, right? I'm not beating a lion once a year. It's gonna get the better of me eventually. You know what I mean? But there's never a situation where the chicken is gonna get the better
Well,
of
if you
me
think
and I'm
about
gonna
it-
lose my life.
If you think about it, it's not the same lion you fight every year because you kill a lion. It's a different lion, so it won't memorize your moveset from last time.
I don't think that's the issue here.
Wait, hold on. He cooked.
It's not about boss patterns here, buddy.
But he cooked.
What? Not in the slightest.
You're gonna tell me he didn't cook with that?
All right, Xander. You have lion A in front of you and lion B in front of you. Which one
Yeah.
are you picking? It doesn't matter.
Nah, you cooked with that.
All right.
I don't care.
I know I
what,
cook with that.
I don't care what the little sip says over there.
Okay.
He's super logical today and no fun.
Little
You-
sister in his head all day.
You cooked.
I know I
You
cooked.
you fucking cooked. You're still wrong
I know I
though.
cooked.
You're
Still
still
wrong,
wrong.
but I cooked.
I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong, right? I didn't say you couldn't defend yourself, right? Obviously, you plan on defending yourself against a lion, whether it's some kind of weaponry. I just carry a taser,
No way. You think a taser is enough for a lion?
Yeah.
bitch. I'm just gonna tase the chicken every time I get in my car.
Okay, that's a chicken. This is a full-grown lion.
Yes, but that's why I would pick the chicken.
Why would you tase it? Just grab it. What's the chicken gonna do to you?
No, bro.
Give you
I
little
don't-
scratches at
You don't
worst.
have to deal with the scratches if you just tase that.
All right,
hoe.
how about I pick my own
Put him
weapon?
down quickly. Electric chair his ass.
Like the handheld taser or like the stick, like the prod stick.
It doesn't matter either or. I mean, I'm not gonna.
You
kill
don't
a
think it's gonna
prod
get you
stick
like a
with it.
little bit before you like reach it with the taser?
Yes, yeah, but what?
You still gotta deal with the
He
scratches.
wants
then.
me to grab it instead
grab it by
of
the neck.
tasing it. Yes, but grabbing it like requires
You
more
gotta kill
interaction
it.
than tasing
You just
it.
like grab it, just flick it away, and get in your car. Or when
Actually.
you're on the highway, just roll down the window, just throw it out there.
Yeah, just grab it, hold it by the neck if you want to,
still
like this
think-
on the highway.
Yeah, but you tase it, you put it to sleep. That's it. Now you have infinite food glitch. Like that's
Yes.
it. Like you get the benefit.
Essentially,
It's
yes.
easier for that.
You let it come to eventually.
Yes.
Right? Had a mini heart attack. You let it come to, and then you start a chicken farm. Now you have eggs
Essentially, yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
You know?
You're not wrong.
I would just be like, man, I'm in the mood for a lot of chicken. Open, close, until they suffocate in there with how many are in there. Problem
You
solved.
could also turn the car on.
Do what?
It's just I
don't know
can't.
where I was going with that. Actually,
I can't pick chicken because imagine you going through a rough fucking day. You, Your girl just broke up with you, and you got to get into the car.
Shows up anyway.
The line shows up either way.
No fucking way. No
Yeah, that's
way.
true. The little moment of defeat where it's like you had a
That's
long day,
crazy.
you get home, you put in your keys in the freaking door, you grab the wrong key, you get the right key, put it in, and you drop it. No. Imagine just like, I just want to get home from work. You put the key in the car, you open the car, chicken.
Fucking chicken.
Ugh.
You just worked a 12-hour shift.
But that's
Gotta
why.
fight a
But
chicken
that's why
before
you
your
keep
night's
the
over.
taser. Because it's never a hassle. It's not a hassle. You just gotta tase him.
So you're in your car. You carry a taser. Is what you're saying.
You have to carry it in your
people
person.
carry a gun every day.
You got to carry it in your,
Yeah.
on your person.
So
all the
essentially,
time.
so if I pick the line, and whatever the line shows up, I'm gonna probably have my car with me. Go to my car, get the blick. In the story.
You think you're going to outrun the lion to your car?
Yeah, I can.
All right. Well, Sanchez built
If I
different,
see it
guess.
from a distance, I'm gonna get a head start. Obviously.
Well, the thing is, it's a lion. They're sneaky.
That's the point. It's like a wild animal.
Where am I gonna be? Where it's gonna come up? Am I gonna be like in an open space? Am I gonna be in a crowded
You
area?
don't know.
Walking out of work.
Walking out of work. Okay.
You can just come from like the sidewalk or something.
Walking into a parking garage. Can you do me a solid? Can you make sure it's recording? Very good. Yeah, you could be walking into he's cute, right? You could be walking into a parking garage and like the lion's just waiting around a pillar. Kind of like Shane Gillis, you know.
You go to groceries, you buy 2 or 3 things, you walk out, you got a few bags in your hands because you're too stubborn to use a cart.
Nobody,
and then boom,
nobody got
lion's
that
on the
Shane
way.
Gillis reference. That sucked.
We're talking about lions and chickens. Way more important.
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't get that reference. Not gonna lie.
The little sip is really missing today because Shane Gillis was a good reference, like a good like segue into comedy, so that we could branch out into
I'm not
this
funny
podcast.
today.
No, you're fucking useless today. Is what you are. Let me tell you guys, because I have to vent.
Oh, here we
Alright.
go. Uh-huh.
We set up this podcast together every day.
Yeah, every day.
Today, Nathan came, sat his ass on that chair, played fucking Pokemon TCG the entire time, and did fuck all.
Shout out to the new packs that came out today, though.
Yeah, new packs are crazy.
Expansion have come
We'll
out.
get back to new packs. Anyways,
I am the Sinnoh Stan of the house, and I have acquired the rarest form of the Auga. Moving on.
No.
Second rarest form of the Auga.
Very good. Correct yourself,
There you
bitch.
go.
Moving on.
Here you go.
Yeah, it could just be sitting around waiting for you in a bush. When you get home, you hop out your car, it's in the bushes. Boom, that's it. Like you just have no
Taking
idea.
the trash out. Boom.
No idea.
Chicken. You at least know where
You
it is.
know.
You
You
know
know
when it's gonna
every
happen.
Every time you know he's gonna be in there.
What if somebody else opens my car? Chicken
No.
there or no?
Nope.
So someone gets in my car first, passenger seat. They're loaded up, and then I
You wanna
walk
get
in. It just
spawns a chicken, yeah.
see.
So
But then
if
I gotta
I-
start defending.
So if I walk into someone else's car, if I open the door, chicken spawn.
If you get in a car,
Does
every
it
time you
attack
get
just
in
me,
a
or
car,
it attacks the other person in the car with me?
It's just feral. It's attacking the
it's
first thing it
not-
sees.
It's just a feral chicken.
Mhm. It's just like it has aggro on it
Yeah,
already.
bro, it's feral. Shout out my dog Anthony.
Why?
Nino Pollo.
It's fucking feral.
So if I just go around in a parking lot, right? And just like I'm just opening every door. I'm not trying to steal anything. I'm just seeing which doors are open.
Yeah.
I open it, close it. Just a chicken's gonna be there when the next person gets in there.
No, bro.
No, as soon as you close the door, it
So it's when I get in, close the door.
Yeah.
I feel like the issue
Chicken
is
spawn.
more of the mechanics of the chicken rather than the chicken itself.
You're thinking too deep into the
You
fucking
are.
chicken.
You
Because
are
now
thinking
you're
too deep
thinking
into it.
ways to terror. You're a fucking terrorist. You're
Why?
thinking ways to terrorize other people. I'm just gonna go
I'm
check
giving everyone a
I'm
free
gonna go
chicken.
check cars to see if they're unlocked so I can spawn chickens that'll attack these random bystanders that have nothing to do with my curse.
Chicken's expensive at the
You're
store.
diabolical.
Imagine getting a free chicken.
That
No,
is
whole
that is
chicken.
diabolical, bro.
That's
That's
two
Imagine-
wings.
Imagine
That's
it
two
actually
legs.
is.
That's
imagine
two
it's never
wings,
happened to you.
breast.
You're at the mall, your little adopted son and your wife, and you just a great day at the mall, and you just get in your car. A fucking chicken starts attacking Jimmy in the back seat. You have no idea what's happening. No, but Nathan is the
A
one.
chicken's not much of a threat, bro. You just grab it. There you go. There's dinner
Yeah,
for
but the
tonight.
panic that ensues is crazy.
Imagine how many homeless people I could feed.
Now every time they get in the car, they're gonna be paranoid about a chicken that's never gonna be there.
I don't know about chickens. Can be
How did
pretty
it get
ruthless.
there? Who put the chicken there? You see what? It's diabolical.
Yeah,
You
so
guys can be
you
pretty
know, what? I
ruthless,
didn't think about the
Nathan.
psychological torture of when what caused it and when is it gonna happen again?
Yeah, like guys,
That's a
it's
good
crazy.
point.
Shout out
Chickens
Dane
can be
Cook.
ruthless,
That's a
bro.
Dane Cook.
Have you seen
bit right there.
No.
cockfights? They can be pretty ruthless.
To each other, they're not gonna do anything. They'll scratch you a little bit.
What?
Cockfights. Chickens and
Ah,
cockfights.
bro, they go crazy. They
Exactly.
go crazy. And the
All
thing
right,
is,
all
like,
right, what type of chicken? We're talking about a full-grown rooster, just like a regular
it's
hen.
not
like
always
a-
the same.
So it's a random breed of chicken every time.
Just a random fucking
Just
chicken.
like
that makes it a little more fun.
That's why I'm carrying a taser. It doesn't matter what it is.
Why do you need it's just a chicken. Why do you need a taser for it?
to put it
That's
down.
like saying I need a mallet for that ant over there.
Don't you have to grab the chicken first in
rather
order
be-
to tase it?
I'd rather be over prepared than under prepared.
Then get a
Exactly
bazooka.
my same situation.
Oh
with the
yeah, and then
fucking
I'm gonna
lion.
blow myself up with the fucking car. Are you
better
dumb?
be over prepared than under prepared.
Within reason.
Yeah, within reason. You need a taser for a chick. Just grab by the neck and throw that thing out, bro.
Same
Yes.
goes for my lion. If I know every year a lion's gonna come for me, I just carry a pocket knife on me every.
But you never
every
know
time
what
I go out.
day.
The pocket knife against the lion, Sam.
I'm just gonna go like Peter Pan and just freaking fence it. Just
Tries to come for me, bro. Slash. Another slash. Eventually. You eventually.
he's playing solo leveling, bro.
Slashes.
That's
this
awesome.
This man is losing like year 2. He's gonna win the first fight and like false sense of security. He's losing year 2.
No,
man.
if I win year 1, it's wraps after that.
It's wraps. That's it. You just gotta get one dub.
one
I just gotta get one dub.
Just
I mean,
one dub.
beating a lion is like that's rep, bro. That's street rep.
I-
Game recognizes game. You know what I'm
Who's
saying?
gonna believe you?
You have a dead lion in front of you. You don't think you're gonna take pictures or like tear off its mane and like wear it like a cape,
Wait, what are we, bro?
like in Hercules? You know how he wore like Scar's cape?
I'll make lion's mane underwear, bro.
Yeah, lion's mane underwear. There you go. A
That's
rug,
like
a
itchy
lion's
as
rug.
fuck.
But you know
No,
what?
you can like treat it.
I got real lion's mane on me.
Yeah.
Bitches can't say shit.
Oh man,
That's the ultimate. Like, you're not messing with me. Do you see what I'm wearing?
I don't know.
Literally.
You're crazy though. You're never beating a lion. You would have.
Yeah,
well,
you're-
I would have to like carry a harpoon gun
Okay,
all the time.
Let's
or like
let's
a shotgun.
since we know he's never beating a lion and we're all beating the chicken, right? What's like the most difficult animal you think you can beat in a fight?
That I think I can beat in a fight?
Yeah, like realistically, like don't say a fucking lion, stupid.
Unarmed.
Obviously.
Unarmed, hand-to-hand combat. You have like martial arts background.
Like a little bit.
I don't.
I don't either.
You don't. I don't. So our answers should be relatively wimpy. I'm picking like an aardvark.
I'll pick a sloth.
Sloths have fat ass like
They have mad,
like 6-inch
mad
claws.
bro. They're not like aggressive, but like when they want to swing, bro, they swing. It's gonna
that
hurt.
shit'll gut you.
Yeah, but will they swing fast enough? Because I've seen a sloth move in person.
No, fool.
Nah,
They're like lazy to move. When they defend themselves, though, they're
Yeah,
like,
they
they're swinging
move.
like normal.
Nah,
They're
they
like
can
regular
move.
animals.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, sloth is
think-
not the answer there, brother.
Somewhere between like a small mountain lion, like a lynx or something like that, or like a kangaroo.
Lynxes are really small.
I think. Well, I don't really know all the freaking breeds of cats, but like a small, medium-ish mountain lion, I could probably do. Not like a leopard.
Okay.
Something a little smaller than a leopard, or like a kangaroo. I think I can clear a kangaroo.
He saw that one video of the kangaroo boxing the guy. He said, "I can do that."
Yeah, I saw a video of the freaking the
Yo.
kangaroo was holding the dog, and the guy was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, stop messing with my dog," and he just
You ever seen kangaroo?
That's another great Shane Gillis like bit. God, you guys suck.
You ever seen
What?
Kangaroo Jack?
Have you ever?
yeah. You want to know what bothered me about Kangaroo Jack? He was barely in the movie.
True.
I went in that movie and be like, "Oh, dude, this kangaroo's gonna talk and rap. It's gonna be great." He was in the movie for like 5 minutes. It was like an hour and a half long
That's
movie, and he
true.
wasn't even in the
Kangaroo
movie.
Jack was a banger movie in our
Yes, it
childhood,
was.
though. What's
Yes, it was.
Ed Gordito's name? Dude,
Nacho
the
Libre?
actor. Huh?
Nacho Libre.
That's technically a gordito.
I mean, but that's a different one. That's Jack Black. Jack Black wasn't in Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, he was.
He was.
Was he?
Yeah. He
No,
just-
I'm gaslighting Sam. He definitely wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
He wasn't? No, never mind.
No, it was
It was the comedian, the black one.
yeah. He's also in Transformers in the first
Yes,
movie.
I forget
Wait,
his act-
he yells
I
at his
forget his
grandma
name.
to.
Yes, I forget his name.
Corey in the House?
That's racially motivated.
No. I really think he's in that show. I think he's really in that show. That's not racially motivated at all.
That's crazy. That's crazy that Corey in the House was a thing before Obama.
That was Obama. That was them foreshadowing a black president.
You ever thought about that? They knew. They
Life
did their own
imitate
version of The
art,
Simpsons.
Or does
They
art
did.
imitate life?
Nah, wasn't it that his dad, like Raven, had gone to college and his dad got a job as a chef at the White House?
What's all Raven for? Like that's all Raven?
That's so Raven's technically his brother or her brother.
It's the same universe.
It's the
Oh,
same
is it
universe.
really?
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
Corey-
I don't know the
Raven's
canon of
little
freaking
sister.
Nickelodeon shows.
Because he was in
It's
That's
not
So
Nickelodeon.
he was in
That's-
he was in That's So Raven, but then he got his own show. Like, and they brought Raven up in the first episode, but like she moved away or something like that.
For like college.
And then it was just Corey and like
and it was just Corey,
dad.
his
In the
dad.
house.
in the White House.
In the White House. I think
Because
his
his
dad,
dad was
got
a
a job in the
chef.
White House. Yes.
A chef at the White House.
So technically, he was living in the White House.
Yeah, I don't remember the canon of any of
No,
these
you just
garbage
remember
shows.
just a bunch of,
Bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. You got it.
I got it.
You got it. What's the password? I don't know that. I'm full of references today that you guys don't know.
Sorry.
Dio like that one when he
I've
sees
been talking
this.
to Little Sip all
Shout
day,
out
so I'm
Dio.
kind of cooked too.
Yeah, it spreads.
Yo, Little Sip blows dick today, man.
Oh,
I think we could have done the
Not his
podcast
first
without
time.
Little Sip today.
I didn't even hear what he said. But
He
I saw
did
your
offer
reaction.
post podcast some.
No, I didn't. No. I was saying you with that guy.
No, I'm pretty sure I heard him
No,
say that he was about after the podcast.
not an offer. I
think I
said
heard
That's what
that
I
too.
heard him say.
the only thing I
Heard
said
that
after
too.
podcast is pickleball. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's
A lot of
pickle plus ball. Think
zesty
about
thi-
it.
lot
Think
of
about
zesty
it.
things can happen during pickleball, buddy.
No, not at all.
It's just an innuendo, brother.
It's all an innuendo if you think about
Pickle plus balls. Just saying.
it. I don't even know. What a lame name, bro.
Pickleball.
Like, I was trying to tell my dad about it. Like, oh yeah, it's like tennis but smaller, and he was like, okay, but why is it called pickleball? I'm like, yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. It's such
Is
a
the
dumb
ball,
name.
Is the ball called a pickle, or why is it?
The ball itself is called a pickleball. I don't know why.
I didn't think that I was gonna enjoy it at all.
That's exactly what happened to me. I was like, this is gonna be dumb, whatever, it's lame. And I played it the first time, like, something clicked in the neurons fired in my brain, something
I
clicked.
don't know. It just felt like okay. The problem for me was I follow a bunch of people on Instagram, right? That used to play paintball with me.
Yeah.
Who now go and play pickleball instead. I also follow a bunch of people that we used to go to school with who are around our age now who play golf and play pickleball. And I'm like, oh, also pickleball is just the slightly more athletic golf
Yes.
of our generation. Like
Yes.
It's golf really a feat of athleticism.
right, exactly. So it's like the people that play golf for fun, when they want to spice it up a little bit, they go play pickleball. And I'm like,
Don't phrase it like that. It's like using flour as a spice. Like you
I'd
can't
rather
say it like
play
that.
table
exactly,
tennis.
exactly. That's what I thought. Going into it, I was like, bro, this is just like for people who really have bad knees at 28, you know what I mean? And can't go play ball at the park.
Rather play table tennis.
Yo, table tennis, ping pong goes crazy.
If you're good at ping pong, it translates directly to pickleball.
Actually, it does.
Which is why I play
Low-key.
pickleball to begin with.
Yeah.
Because when I was
But-
introduced to it,
Like if I'm gonna do like a miniature, field, I guess, or court.
I mean, bro,
do
all that
table tennis.
to say, I actually enjoyed it. I actually had a blast.
it's a lot of it's like random. You know what I think it is? I think it's because it's all about like control at first. At some point, it picks up the pace and just really tests your reaction time.
It's more agility than anything, honestly.
Yeah,
It's just like how agile you are, and I like that. When we were playing, because I played for the first time a couple days ago with Nathan, and when we were playing the other day, I kind of could see how like it challenged me in certain ways, similar to how paintball challenged me. And paintball was like a fucking riot for me. It was a blast. I loved it because of like the big like burst of energy and athleticism, and then the like just the adrenaline. But pickleball kind of gives you those bursts of like,
Have you ever played airsoft?
of course. I wouldn't take airsoft over paintball any day though,
Me neither.
because like I played like real paintball, like
But you play competitive.
yeah. So it's like it's not like we went out in the woods and we sat in a tree for like 25 minutes and just shot random balls at each other. No, I was like
That's pretty.
it was like
sus.
tournament style paintball, and like tournament style paintball is fucking fun. It is fun.
I just wish it was more accessible to like the general public and just not like, oh, you want to play one time? It's $150 for
That's
one
the
person
problem.
minimum.
Yeah, that's
it's like,
the
The
problem.
dude,
barrier
what?
of entry is crazy.
It's like it's not like an unreasonable, crazy price to like play every now and then. But it's like, oh, you want to make a hobby out of it? It's like, dude, why is it
Yeah,
so
yeah.
expensive?
Bro, like
Very.
I was
You want to buy your own equipment?
I was spending an obscene amount of money. First of all, equipment, I mentioned it. Because Nathan has 2 pickleball paddles and he let me borrow one. And he's got one that's very good and then one that's pretty shit. And
It's
like
it's like medium.
a couple games in, he was like, yo, like try this one. I was like, no, that's fine. He was like, no, you're gonna feel the difference. I was like, no, it's cool. And like when I first got into competitive paintball, I played with a gun that cost less than the majority of my tournament entries. I played with like a $400 gun I bought used with like some 100,000 shots already ran through it, which isn't that much, but like, you know, used. I bought it because it was all black and had a. It was anodized with the Supreme logo on the side. I
That's
was
funny.
like, wait, this shit's cool as fuck.
Of course you rock.
It was dope. It was so cool.
What
But
is
it
anodized?
is when they paint the metal. They like with lasers or some shit.
So they laser the word Supreme into the gun.
The color, it's like the red
So is
logo
it like
with the white
etched in or
lettering.
painted in?
I don't know exactly how it's done, but it's something like that. Maybe that's not even the word that I'm supposed to use.
Yeah, I'll say I've never heard that word in my life.
I don't have my phone to check, honestly. My phone
Okay.
is recording, so
Vocab of the day.
you're just gonna have to, you know, fucking correct me. I'm not good at English, okay? I'm not.
Me.
Yeah. They might come for me.
What happens if it's not getting political, huh?
That's not even at all the angle I thought I was going on with that.
Did anybody see me try and fight myself to not say that?
No, not at
Oh.
all. The slightest.
A slight. A little bit.
Oh my god, I was fighting myself. Anyways, but yeah, it's like I didn't care. Like, I don't think the equipment makes a player. But bro, the barrier of entry for paintball was crazy.
No, but it makes a huge difference though.
The equipment
It
does
does. It
does
does
make
make
the
a
player essentially
difference.
a little bit.
No.
Like you have to be, you know,
If
have
you're
skill.
equally as good as someone, but they spent $50 more on a gun than you, they're beating you.
I mean,
Yes.
$50 isn't making a difference.
Well, no, whatever. An amount of
Call
money.
it $400, yes.
A
Sure.
certain, whatever, a certain amount.
From like $700 to like $1,200.
You could be a skill player,
it's
but if
big
there's a
difference,
player
yeah.
who has better equipment than you and has the same skill level as you, still gonna beat you.
Bro, honestly, I don't think so.
More often than not.
I don't think so. I still think it's close to a 50-50, maybe a 60-40. It's very rare that the equipment is the problem, especially in sports like that.
One's more accurate. It
it-
shoots more. It jams less. More pressure.
That is a
shoots faster.
misconception with people in like paintball. Is like, oh, if you have this gun with this type of bolt with this barrel, like it's more accurate, brother. These shits go straight no matter what it's coming out of.
Sure.
Yes.
I don't know, bro. I've gotten those rental guns before, and I've seen circling some.
Okay,
I
that
played
depends
Call
on
of
the
Duty
paint.
before.
Yes, now we're talking about fucking plastic guns.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing
like
a
a stormtrooper.
$500, if I'm buying a $500 gun that's 6 years old against your $1,200 gun that's still 3 generations newer than the same gun I'm buying, right? And we go out there, my gun's still gonna shoot straight, brother, and I'm still shooting the same paint you are, because at a tournament everybody shoots the same paint, so it does not matter. Any disadvantage you have, I have. Any disadvantage, like it's the same thing. At least that's how I always saw it. I mean, there are people that follow the same track mind, like that. Yeah, like better equipment helps, but I didn't care. All I had to say, bro, I was spending like on a tournament weekend like $400, $500, like every other month.
I was in high school, bro. $400 was like
Not-
might as well be like
Not
thousands
in
of
high
dollars.
school, no. I wasn't playing competitive paintball in high school. No way.
After high school,
Yeah.
you had a job, obviously.
But yeah.
Yeah, because
I was playing between like 22 to like 25 is when I played. I think I stopped around 25. That's why I met Seabass.
Like how old you were, not the year, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'd say like, what wasn't that?
No. My age. So like 17 to like 21. I stopped right. I played maybe one more tournament after COVID. So probably like 17 to 20. But yeah.
we hung it up after.
Yeah, bro. Actually, one of the biggest problems was that I did finally buy myself a really good gun. I got rid of my gun and all my equipment, bought an entire new set of equipment, and let's say I got it 2 weeks before an event. Before my final practice of the on the layout before the event, my gun got stolen out of my trunk. So it's like what we would do is for practices, like we would practice Saturday and Sunday. If we didn't have an event coming up, it was only Saturday mornings. But if we had an event coming up, we'd do doubles. So we'd do Saturday and Sunday. And it was the last weekend before the event. And we went to practice on Saturday. Bro, and we were practicing at the time in by Port St. Lucie. Or, bro, like an hour and a half drive. Like an hour and a half drive. And I got home exhausted, bro. It was hot as fuck. I was out there from like 8 a.m. to like 3 o'clock. Didn't get home till like 5:30. Like, I was tired. So I didn't take my stuff out of the trunk. The only thing I took out of my trunk, because I went in my trunk, was to get my clothes, like my stuff to wash for the next day. Left all my equipment in there though. Like, bro, what's gonna happen? You know? I live in a gated community. Like, it'll be fucking fine. Surely, the only time I do it, because I never do it, bro. I wake up for practice. I fucking I realize I wake up, get ready, blah blah, get my clothes, get my backpack with it, come outside, bro, and like is I believe at the time there was no, it was there wasn't anybody outside yet. Um, I get in my car, glove compartment open, center console open,
Oh
shit
no,
everywhere.
that's the worst
And I'm like,
feeling.
fuck, bro. Somebody broke into my car. They stole two Michael Kors watches. They stole a pair of Oakleys. They stole all this shit out of my
Sucks.
car. Yeah, I was pissed. One of the watches was my father's. Like, oh, it was so frustrating. They stole like a bunch of other little shit. And whatever. I call the cops. The cops come. You know, they do their paperwork, whatever. They leave. They're like, well, we're gonna investigate. We're getting calls from people all over this neighborhood. I was like, all right, cool. Sure I'll hear back from you or something. And I call my team captain. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry I'm late. This is what happened, blah, blah. I'm already on the road. And this guy goes, did you check your trunk? I was like, no, no, I didn't. So
Oh, at this
surely,
point, you don't even know the gun's gone.
because I didn't think to check the trunk. Normally, when you're breaking into cars and you're going car to car, like you
Yeah,
pop the
it's
glove, you
happening.
pop
Yeah,
everything inside, and you bounce. You know what
yeah.
I mean? So I didn't think like they were gonna go out of their
These
way to
people were
pop into my
thorough.
trunk. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Everything was gone, bro. Like 1800 dollars of equipment just fucking gone. I had just bought it all too, like less than a month prior.
That's rough.
So I
That's
played that
aggravating.
event. It was real cool. The field we practiced at belonged to a semi-pro team who used to like work with us a lot, and they were helping us get better. Um, their team captain gave me his stuff to play the tournament with because they don't play local events. They only play national events. They didn't have anything coming up. He just gave me his gear to play with,
W
which
man.
was real fucking cool. And they were called the Rough Boys. So their guns had the same like anodized. We'll go with that's the same word. I don't know if that's the right word. With polo symbols all over it. Super cool. It's one of my favorite like events. It was black with white polo symbols everywhere. It's so super dope. Then I
Yeah.
probably played like maybe one more event after that, trying to scrap together a like gear from other friends. That was about it. I think that's right around where I stopped. I think I took like a really big hiatus after that. Maybe came back for like 4 months.
Hard.
That's it. Came in and out of retirement for a little bit
Little Jordan.
when I was needed.
Anodizing is an electric passivation process used to increase the thickness of a natural oxide layer on the surface of metal parts.
Yes,
So it's kind of like painting.
I guess. I think.
You're right.
Yeah, there we go.
Right. I'll give it to him.
Man, that's rough. Man, I feel like thieves should be punished, man. People get away with it too much. It's gotta be. We gotta have. Well, thieves are easier to catch. People.
Well, it's funny. You know how they did it. Because my car was locked.
They use little transfigure thing that got the signal from your car. They didn't steal your
They
car.
just
It's always
copied my
there.
key.
Yeah,
Like because my
that's
key
how they
was on
stole
the
my
other side of
car.
the front door, they just walked up to my front door, copied it from the outside of my door because it was close enough. And they had like a Lexus master key they could copy any key with because it's an electronic key.
That's bull crap, dude. That's how they stole my car, just out of the front of my house. Just
Yeah, same
one
thing that
day, I
happened to
walk out
you.
my door. It's a quiet morning, whatever. My car's not there. That's weird. Let me see if my dad's awake. Maybe he took it. So I go and check my dad's there. Oh, my dad is there. My mom's here too. So no one borrowed my car. My car's just gone. Cool. Hey, police, can you do something about my car? Yeah, sure. We'll call you in a few days. And then, sure enough,
Sounds
they
about
did.
right.
No, they called me. They were like, "Hey, we found your car. I got towed by this company because it was parked illegally." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna go get it." I go get the car. They charge me for it. I'm like, "Me, you're charging for it? My car got stolen. It's not my fault that it got towed." They're like, "Yeah, but to pick it up, you gotta pay for it." I'm like, "Whatever. Let's say I got robbed of $500 instead of
Yeah,
a
better
car,
than
right?"
that. Better than losing
After
your
I
car.
pick up the
But
car,
yeah.
I'm on my way to work. The detective calls me and she goes, "Hey, we just want to let you know your car's there." I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." Like one of your officers called me early and they told me the car's here and I had to pay for it, but whatever, whatever. I have the car, so I'm gonna go to work. I'm like, "Oh, you have the car already?" I'm like, "Yeah." oh, well, we're gonna ask you now to if you could leave it there so we can do fingerprints. I'm like, what? Why on earth did you tell me the car was there before you did your due process, bro? No, I got a life to live. This car isn't just for fun. I gotta go to work.
You're not gonna find them at that point, anyways.
Yeah,
you're not.
No, at that point, it's like that's it, bro. Like, sorry.
Yeah. At that point, whoever's like,
Yeah, whoever.
And the thing is, they park the cars up like that to make sure there's like no.
Yeah, there's like tracking, and people will
or
come, they
anything.
find their car, to take it. They explain the whole thing to me. They're like, they come, they find the car, they take it, whatever. They don't have a tracker after like a week or so. They take the car apart and they sell it for parts. And it's like, that's cool. Why my car in particular? There's way nicer cars in my neighborhood. My car is like a medium. It's like a friggin'. It's a Nissan Maxima. It's like a whatever car. So
Rough, man, actually.
but
Could you imagine?
I was fortunate enough to get it
Face this
back.
way a little more.
What happened?
No, I just realized that through conversation, slowly he's facing further to us. So like turning back to camera a little bit. What?
What?
Nothing.
I haven't done anything.
Your fucking face.
Why are you so
It's your
aggressive towards
face.
me, bro?
It's your face that's the problem, honestly.
Why do you think parents came up with that? You think it's a lie? Parents came up like, oh, if they're bullying you, it means they like you. You think it's a lie, or there's some truth to that?
Oh, there's truth to that.
Maybe as like when you're older.
Not when you're older, no. When you're kids. And the older you get, the less true that is, I think.
You think? Let me think about that.
Like
I didn't think about it through when I said it.
Like when you were kids, like
The words came out of my mouth and it surprised me just as much to you. I did not think it through.
fucking little meme. Is it a cat meme?
It's a cat meme.
It's a cat meme. Yeah, like think about it. Like back when we were kids, girls and boys would pick on the person that they liked the most always.
Why?
That is true, actually.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Because you don't know how to show interest at that age.
It's just more to like to get the person that you like to get like
You know
pay
aggravation.
attention to you, I guess.
Yeah.
You know aggravation gives you a response.
Yeah, and it gives like a reaction.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was too quiet to bully anybody I was interested in. I was scared to talk to girls. Still
You had a
am.
girlfriend the entire time during in our entire relationship
I
in school.
I fell into all of those.
What is that supposed to mean?
Like, have you ever
tripped?
fallen forward?
Like physically, yeah. Yes.
Which one of them is yelling?
I don't know. The baby.
Why? Because Blair's in the cage.
I have to go check on him because he's yelling from my room. We'll pause.
So speaking
Yeah.
about bullying for attention. Help me. Okay, yeah.
I guess he just had to see that I still existed. I don't
He's
know
good.
what that was. That was weird.
He's good.
Too busy focusing on the human brain and studies. We gotta
Yeah,
focus
like
on animal
like
brains.
like your favorite, like Buggy, bro. He just fails forward. He fails forward,
Yeah, okay, that part I get.
right? Like,
But you failed forward into relationships that you wanted.
oh, well, I mean,
Do you not
Yeah.
want those relationships?
There was like
Well, my
one of
first-
those relationships that you didn't want.
my first one specifically, no. My first like real relationship ever when I was a kid, no, not a goddamn chance. I actually had a crush on her best friend, and her best friend introduced me to her because she had some stuff going on in life, and I was that kid that everybody went to for help, and in being there for her through her trauma and problems, I ended up in a relationship with her, and I woke up one day like, what the fuck? How did we get here?
Where am I?
Where?
Yeah, here.
I liked that girl. Like, I was like, hey,
This happened.
This doesn't make sense.
what the fuck?
Funny enough, when I went to go play pickleball, this was like a week ago or something. Some kids who were playing baseball for school, they just came to play pickleball because they didn't have practice the day or whatever. And me and my doubles partner, we were playing them, whatever. They were being like frustrated. The guy goes on his phone and he's talking to his homie, like, "Oh, this girl wants to text me or whatever, blah, blah, blah." And I go to, he's like getting a little giddy. I go to him, "Listen, brother, be careful with women, because oftentimes, be careful with girls, because oftentimes they're women, and oftentimes they're lessons. So you make sure which one you want. You know what I'm saying?"
I mean, at that age, bro, you can't. Number one, you can't tell the difference.
He
Number
instantly
two,
looked at his homie and blocked the girl.
wait, really?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yo, you spoke to his heart.
Yeah.
Actually. Took a-
He looked at me. I saw the freaking the hamsters
The
wheel
cogs,
going.
the cogs
Looked
turned.
at his homie.
like,
Went and he was like, "I just blocked it."
He's like,
I'm like, "Good.
This
That's
guy's
awesome."
spitting right now.
Holy fuck! All right,
I
fucking
could.
guru. Nathan's had one relationship in his entire life and got married. Good
Great
job, Nathan.
success.
Good job, Nathan.
Great.
I know the reference. I've never watched the movie.
Oh, Borat
I've
is
seen like
so
parts of the
good.
movie, but never finished it.
My name Borat.
It's my same relationship with
Number
Harry Potter.
prostitute.
I've seen
Wow, wee, wow.
I've seen pieces of all the Potter movies. I have yet to finish one in its entirety.
Really?
Yep.
Harry
Yep.
Potter is goated.
That's wild.
I finished 2 out of the main 6 Star Wars movies and seen pieces of the rest of them. Never finished them.
He's never seen Star Wars either.
I know enough of them to know what happens. I don't need to see the Senate scene of Yoda talking to this guy.
Okay,
and
what
happens.
have you seen? What classics have you seen? Because
Not
you're
a
not
lot.
even a Disney guy.
I was never really a movie or TV show person, except for SpongeBob. SpongeBob got on deck.
Oh.
Everything else though, I don't know.
What do you mean? Let's stick to
Well, name
okay,
some class. I can't like pull them out of a hat.
let's start with classic movies.
Go for
Then
it.
we'll go down the list because what the fuck?
Have you seen any of the Hunger Games movies?
The what? The Hunger Games?
Yes.
No, not a single one. Not even a little bit.
Okay, but that's not that impressive. That's
It's-
like,
it's
have you ever
not-
seen the Twilight movies? We know the answer to that's going to be no, like 9 times out of 10.
I saw
Yeah.
the first one.
Oh, shit.
Not
you
a
watched-
choice. I was hanging out
Okay.
with my sister and like she just played it. I'm like, I got nowhere else to go. I guess I'll watch it.
Respectable.
Respectable.
Okay, next.
I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I get shit for it sometimes.
I
Have
will
you
never
seen it?
see that.
I saw like the first hour of the first one, and I was like, "This one was real. This is like
Oh, dude.
this is like One Piece, but like
Yeah,
not as much.
not as much and not as good.
Can't
Yeah.
watch it. The people who watch those kind of movies are just
I feel like Lord of the Rings just doesn't hold up. Bro.
It feels like a movie is like unless you read the book, don't watch the movie.
Okay.
That's what it feels like. To
What
me.
other classic movies can we think of from our childhood? Do you see the Transformers movies?
Not in its entirety, pieces.
what
I see
about,
pieces of a lot of movies.
what
I'm just
about,
like I'm either in a room or I'm out, or like I see it on a plane or like in a barbershop.
what about Jurassic Park?
I've seen a lot of movies in barbershops.
Yeah. Jurassic Park. Have you seen
Jurassic
Jurassic
No.
Parks?
None of them.
I've seen the first one in bits and pieces, not its entirety.
Damn. They're a good one.
Yeah.
What about
I've seen a lot of bits and pieces of a lot of the movies, just never one from start to finish.
what about you said Jurassic Park and it sparked one. Oh, okay. I'm gonna give you a Disney movie, Disney adult here. Pirates of the Caribbean.
That one I have. The first 3.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's the best answer.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
good answer.
The first 3 are the best ones.
4 is okay. 5
They should have just stopped.
is just
They're
stop.
supposedly coming out with a 6th one. They wanted to come
They
back.
shouldn't. No, you know what? There was one I
I
watched.
don't think he'll come back though.
I don't think he'll come back either.
There's one I went to in theaters
His
where
whole fiasco with the
Not
the
coming
girl.
back. And they're offering him a good amount of money. They're offering the money he asked for. When he said no, I will not do it for this certain amount of money. They offered him that certain amount of money and an apology, but I don't think he'll take it.
there's one.
I haven't seen him in anything recently.
I think it was
actually.
None at
maybe
all.
the
I
4th or
love
5th
Johnny
one
Depp though.
where
Edward
he
Scissorhands,
goes and gets like the trident.
Sweeney Todd. Have you seen that?
I actually have.
Oh, Sweeney Todd's a banger. So creepy, but
What the heck is that?
They're just Johnny Depp movies.
Hmm.
What culture do you not?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Indiana Jones?
No, not a single
Okay,
one.
to be fair, I've
Not
only
even a
seen
little bit.
one.
Which one?
The one with the alien skull.
That one.
That one?
I was just in the place where people like kind of like Nathan.
Yeah.
For that, I haven't seen it.
Those are good movies. You should
Yeah?
definitely watch those. You too.
I'll consider
They're
it.
good
See, that's
movies.
something I consider. I like action adventure movies. you
Those
know?
are really
Yeah.
good movies.
Have you seen any of the Mummies? I haven't seen the Mummies.
I've seen the first 2.
I saw the first one as a kid. Halfway through, it terrorized me, and I was like, I can never watch a
the
movie.
second one.
That
was-
movie's too adult for me.
you know,
second
what,
one
you know what
was-
was always a banger? The Mummy ride at Universal
Still
Studios.
is a banger.
Nah, I don't know that it holds up with the times.
National Treasure.
Banger.
Half
Yeah,
of it.
both of them.
What?
Yep.
Wait, the first one or the second one?
You've only seen half of the first one?
The first one. I don't know how it concludes.
Damn, so you don't even get
I know-
to the
I know-
actual like
I know
really
the-
good part of the
I
movie.
see the part where he like takes it, and then he's getting away, and that's it.
That's insane.
I like in my head, like that's the end of the movie. It's like, all right, he did it.
Wait, National Treasures in like what?
All right. Any of the Avengers movies, the Marvel movies.
Oh, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad about some of these answers. Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Pause. Iron Man 1, respectable. And Iron Man 2, respectable. If you've seen Iron Man 3 and you haven't seen some of the other movies you're about to say you haven't seen, I think I might get up and stop recording with you. I'm gonna be goddamn honest.
I'll
I've
take
seen-
I'll take Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 1 and 2, 3. If you haven't seen any other one besides that, you lost me, bro.
I've seen, not in its entirety, the first Captain America. I saw most. I would say like 70% of it.
God.
I haven't seen
Did you watch the second one?
single Thor movie. Not a single one.
Crazy.
Maybe like a little bit of Love and Thunder, actually. Is that the one where he goes to space? Oh, he's always
in
He's
space.
al-
He's always in space,
always in space.
motherfucker.
I caught myself. Relax. He gets kidnapped by these people, and like he sees Hulk in like this Coliseum thing, and they have to
That's
go.
Ragnarok.
Okay, so that one I've seen, but none of the previous ones.
So you didn't see
The one with Hela.
Is two, right?
The one with Hela. That's the one I saw.
There's
Gets 2, right?
no Ragnarok is 3. Remember, there's a Thor in the Dark World. That's 2.
Anyway, Ragnarok.
I forgot that one existed. I haven't seen that one.
It wasn't that good.
I've seen the
Like
first
it wasn't
one.
like Ragnarok, and it wasn't like Love and Thunder.
I've seen the first one. I've seen Ragnarok, and I've seen Love and Thunder. I don't remember Ragnarok though. I watched it in passing.
I've seen the big ones like Civil War, Endgame Part 2,
You watched
the first Avengers,
Okay.
the one with Ultron.
Age of Ultron was okay.
I've seen those.
I think it was.
Wait,
good.
so you watched Captain America, not in its entirety,
Not its entirety.
And he didn't
1
see
or
Winter
2,
Soldier.
and you watch Avengers, and you didn't watch Winter Soldier, and that
so you
movie
have
is
no
a banger.
context of anything.
I just know constantly people explaining
Because
stuff
the
to
Winter
me.
Soldier movie connects
The
to
worst
Civil
part-
War.
Yeah.
The worst part. I love Spider-Man. I haven't seen a single one of those movies.
What about the older ones?
I mean,
They're like Tobey Maguire ones, yeah.
Yes.
The Andrew Garfield ones, yes.
But
But
not
the Tom Holland
Tom
ones,
Holland.
I've seen most of the first
Okay.
one, none at all of the
I
second
want
one.
to come
none
back
at
to all
of
the
third
things
one.
he hasn't seen, but I want you guys' answer, and I want you guys' answer. Who's the best Spider-Man?
Here's my take.
I know what you're gonna say.
Go ahead.
Best Spider-Man is Andrew Garfield. Best Peter Parker is Tom Holland.
Yes, I agree with
Oh
you.
no, I disagree. I think best
No.
Peter Parker is Toby.
No,
He's way more awkward.
he's too old. He's too old.
Okay, obviously the
Peter
actors,
Parker's
though,
a high schooler.
I
This man
know.
was like fucking
I
college,
know. I know.
struggling to get a place to
I
live in.
know. If they did that now, yes, I would agree with you. But they did that back then with what they had, bro. All right, what young actor back then was gonna do that good of a job? You feel me? None of them were gonna do that.
How do you know? You didn't like what? There's talent out there. I'm sure
Anyway.
there was somebody.
Peter Parker, the character, nothing ever goes right for him.
Pickled peppers?
Everything goes wrong for him all the time. Toby lived that perfectly. Nothing went right for him as Peter Parker.
Andrew Garfield's the same way.
What do you mean?
Andrew Garfield had it really bad.
He had it
But I feel-
horrible.
But I
Okay,
feel like
yeah.
Andrew did just a better job at Spider-Man, the
No.
character himself. Because Peter as Spider-Man
No, okay.
Tobey Maguire
Tobey as
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
was too serious.
was too serious. It was never. It was
Andrew
never
Garfield
Tom
Spider-Man was how
Holland's-
Spider-Man is, where he
Tom-
jokes
Tom
around.
Holland's
Tom Holland-
Spider-Man isn't smooth enough,
It's not.
That's my thing.
right? But
He nails the
Hold on.
kid version of it better.
hold
Yes.
on. We're about to see a reset for Tom Holland Spider-Man because everybody forgot him, and we're gonna give him a real chance.
What are you talking about?
You didn't watch the movie.
What do you mean everyone forgot him, guy?
It's just strange.
We're just
bro.
talking about him.
Erase Peter Parker from everybody's memory
Why on earth would he do that?
because everybody found out who Spider-Man was.
Yes, everyone found out. that
Everyone
he
knows
was
who
Spider-Man.
Iron Man is. Is it that big of a deal?
Yes, because it changed something specific in like the timeline.
Listen, in that movie, people come back from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man to Tom Holland's.
I know about the
universe.
third movie is that like the inner dimensions come together a little bit, and
Yes.
like the three of them in the movie. That's like
Yes.
the cool part.
The
That I
only
know.
way- okay. Essentially, Tom Holland's Spider-Man gets framed for like really
Yes.
Like murder.
terrorism.
So
Yeah,
if you
like
watch
murder.
Spider-Man 2, Tom Holland, at the end of that movie, he gets framed for murder. So in the first movie, he's blamed for being a murderer.
What I know about 2 is that he fights Mysterio.
Yes.
Mysterio does the illusions,
Yes.
and then he takes the Edith glasses, and then he like uses the illusion to like mass blast. Yo, this guy Peter Parker is Spider-Man. That's all. All
everybody
that I know.
knows he gets blamed. He's looked at as a terrorist. The
Mhm.
only solution at the very end of it all is for everybody to forget him.
And that's where the third movie starts. Yeah, it's Doctor Strange. Make everyone forget me.
His idea was to grab the Doctor Strange ring, I think go back in time. If I remember correctly, go back in time and stop that all from happening. I think, if I remember correctly.
Yes, but ultimately, what ends up happening is the only solution becomes Strange making everybody forget him.
Isn't that what he wanted in the very beginning? He's like, make
Yes,
everyone forget me.
But then
Okay.
he made his,
Everyone forget him. Like nobody even knows
girlfriend-
who he is.
his best friend and his
But
girlfriend
isn't that
forgot
what he's
him.
saying? What he wanted in the beginning?
No.
Oh,
So
they just wanted
Doctor
him
Strange
to
gave him
forget
the-
that he was.
He wanted everybody to like he wanted to correct them thinking that he was a terrorist or something like that. I don't remember it. I haven't
Okay.
seen it in a while.
So he wanted to. He
He
gave
just
him
wanted to clear his name rather than
give
have
him a
everyone
choice
forget him.
where he's like, I can do this for you. I can fix everything that's happening right now, but in turn, everyone forgets who you are. So he had to either make
That's like the
choice.
resolution at the end.
Yes.
Right. And
But what's the clock here? Because like, if they just like have all the time in the world, they could figure it out.
They
So,
don't
like,
have all the time in the world.
There was no time.
There
It
was no
like a
time.
split second. It was
There
like
were villains from other universes coming in that would have come into Tom Holland's universe that shouldn't be there
Okay, but like,
if they didn't stop it.
it was like this big timeline thing.
okay.
If you know how the Doctor Strange movies go, which I'm assuming you haven't seen.
No, I have seen the first Doctor Strange.
So you saw that, but you can't watch Captain America.
That's
Was
crazy.
was there a second Doctor Strange?
Yes, Multiverse of Madness.
I have not seen
That's the one
Multiverse
where
because I heard it was so goddamn bad.
That's the
that
one
it
where
wasn't worth my
It
time.
actually wasn't bad.
That's the one where he's
Are
fighting
you sure?
Wanda.
You're the only person that's ever said that to me, Sam.
Scarlet Witch is in it. If you like Scarlet Witch, she's in that movie.
No, I hate Scarlet Witch.
Oh,
I
there you go.
hate the MCU's depiction of Scarlet Witch.
Well, she's in that movie. They make her out to be like the villain in that movie.
Yeah, I remember the controversy. I haven't seen the second one though.
And in that movie, they introduced like
You're messing
alternate
with the
versions
arm
of
too
heroes.
much,
Like
it's
they
gonna come
introduced like
There's a headphone.
in that movie they introduced Mr. Fantastic. They introduced Peggy Carter.
I have seen that clip, and they're like the Illuminati or something.
Yes.
All right. My thing is, all right, cool. All this multi-dimensional universe stuff is happening. Why can't Doctor Strange just like make that not happen? He can just be like, I'm just gonna close the universes real quick, and then I'll solve your problem. Like, why
What's
couldn't
he upset about, man? He's living the life over there.
whatever Mysterio rules?
Yeah,
I guess.
fucking
I don't know.
fix
I
it,
don't know
dude.
how it works because his power at times confuses
Whatever
me.
mystic rules, whatever. shit.
But he couldn't fix everything. He
Okay.
gave Peter the choice where I can do this, but everyone forgets you.
Yeah,
You
I'd
know,
have
in
to go back and
who
like,
in
get a
term-
recap.
His girlfriend forgot him. His best friend forgot him.
And the thing is, like,
All
she
right, let's
had
move on.
just
So what did I miss out? What did I miss out that was important for the Avengers movies? 'Cause I feel like I got the
So you
complete
missed
story.
out Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier is really
Which-
important because that's how you
Yes.
figure out what Bucky's origin is.
Yes, and
who
it
Bucky
ties
is.
into Civil War.
And
on
it teaches
why
you who Hydra is.
there's two factions now in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Civil War does a good enough job explaining that. The government says we should do this. Well, I don't think we should. Well, I think we should. All right, cool. Civil War. That's good enough.
The faction also decided that Captain America wants to protect Bucky.
Yeah,
Like Iron Man doesn't know yet until the end of the movie what you saw
Yeah.
that he killed his parents.
yeah. But it makes sense that Captain America wants to defend him because that's his friend from before he even got like transmogrified to being a hunk.
Right.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so what do I need
Black
to watch?
Panther
What
in
I
that
would-
movie
was his
wants to
dog.
I did
kill
watch
Winter
Black
Soldier.
Panther. I watched Black Panther. That one I did
Okay.
watch.
1 or 2?
One.
Just one?
I didn't even know there was a second one.
2's a good watch.
It's a good watch. It's not bad.
The No More stuff is really good.
So what's the point
I
of
really did
what's the
with
point of why do I need to watch Winter Soldier if I know? All right, cool. Bucky is this guy's friend for forever.
So they also introduced Falcon in that movie also too.
could
in
have cared
Winter
less about the
Soldier.
character. I feel like he has.
They go more into depth about Hydra also too
Yeah.
in that movie. And Hydra, plays a big part in
Yeah.
the Avengers movies.
Uh-huh.
Another reason to watch it.
Yeah.
Because Hydra ties in.
So what? All right. So what have I missed aside from Winter Soldier that's important?
I'll
Captain
be-
Marvel, not important. That character's
Arguably-
not
not
relevant.
important. I'll give you that one. That one's not important.
Arguably a good amount.
Oh, I see.
All of the Tom Holland movies are important.
I've seen
They
all
are.
of the Guardians.
They actually
movies.
are.
I've seen all of the
Okay.
Guardians movies.
Thank fucking God I was gonna unfriend you.
I feel like those were like
Third one was the saddest one. Can't watch
for
that
no
again.
reason.
I can't watch that again.
Funny, goofy action movie depression about a raccoon.
Can't watch that movie again. I cried in the theater.
My eyes out, bro.
There was no reason, bro.
Rocket
That guy was an excellent villain.
The thing is, Rocket is my spirit animal.
It's not even just Rocket that was
Oh, I
going
mean,
through
yes,
it. It
of
was
course.
all the other animals.
Everybody was going.
Everyone was just.
I also
going
like
through
how
it.
just like Rocket, just smarter than Tony Stark.
I mean, he is though.
No, he is. He literally goes,
Not 100%.
"Oh, you're a genius, but like on Earth." I'm like, I see this man. I see this man literally just working on the spaceship. He's like, "You're smart for here."
yeah.
I'm like, respectable.
Rocket's always been my favorite character, and it's a shame that Guardians 2 is so mediocre.
You think? I like Guardians 2 a lot.
It could have been.
Compared to Guardians 1, it doesn't hold up.
It could have been the best trilogy in the entire MCU.
You think it was a better one?
Captain America.
Nice.
Captain America.
I guess I gotta watch.
The
There's
prop-
3 Captain Americas.
Civil War is Captain America. It's not
It's not an
Avengers.
Avengers movie.
That's Captain America: Civil War.
Exactly.
That's why you have
The
to watch
reason
Winter
that
Soldier.
The thing is, the reason that the Captain America movies would be considered the best trilogy out of all of them is because they're essentially Avengers movies.
Essentially, they are because they introduce other heroes that's not just Captain America.
Right.
Like Iron Man is just Iron Man. You just get Iron Man. You don't get anyone else really.
Yeah. So it's like it has that added bonus of having a little bit of everyone and more star power. So that trilogy is probably the best one. Other than maybe the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No Way Home, Homecoming, and the original.
I don't know because like I want to watch the Spider-Man.
But if
I just
Guardians
don't have a medium
2,
to do so.
If Guardians 2 was better, it would be Guardians.
Yes.
Guardians 1 is my favorite.
Yeah, Guardians
Marvel
1
movie.
is.
First of all, the soundtrack is incredible.
Yeah.
Anybody who says differently is fucking lying. Incredible.
I feel like specifically the Guardians, their group has just like the best synergy because they actually feel like they're like actually a family. That's what it feels like.
Yes.
by
They
the-
have
by
the
three.
best like dynamic. They have the
Yeah.
best build. And then when they add Mantis, like she fits really well.
Yeah. She's like simultaneously the older
Even when
sister
they
and
add,
the younger sister.
What's her name? The robot girl.
Oh,
The one who joins later on.
Fuck, what's her
When they
name?
lose Gamora.
Gamora's sister.
Her, yes, I forget
Nebula.
her name.
Nebula.
Nebula.
Yeah, when
There you
they add
go.
Nebula.
She fits in
She's
too.
like the serious older
She's
sister.
a serious
like,
one,
are
but
you
she
guys
fits
dumb?
in though.
Yeah.
She fits into the rest of them.
Because they needed someone to
They,
be serious.
they have the perfect build. And then when they add Thor for a little while there,
yeah.
I think the adding Thor.
Oh, not so good looking.
I mean,
Not wrong.
he is.
A glass of water, that one too.
Tall glass of water.
my beef though. My beef.
Tall glass of water right there.
I,
That
I
glass
li-
of water is
I
also
like
all the
Peter
way full,
Peter
bro.
Quill as a character, but he's just like never serious. If he just had like
No, that's bullshit.
he's never serious, guy.
No,
Who, Star-Lord?
don't. Star Lord's no. I refuse. He's not never serious. No,
He's serious.
that is so wrong.
There's parts where he's serious, man.
I mean, when he
Especially in the third Guardians,
yeah,
he's
when he
very
freaking
serious
scoops
in
at
the third
ego,
Guardians.
that's when he gets serious. But everything else is like
When he needs to be serious, he
He's
is.
serious. The rest of the time, he's just
Yeah,
messing
he's-
around.
he-
So is
I feel like he's messing around all the time.
No, bro. When I praise shows
I'm not saying he has to
I
be
look at
Nebula,
Arcane
right?
If
and I look
anything-
how well those characters are built. That's the same way I feel about Star Lord. They did a great job. Not to mention that what's his fucking name? The actor?
Batista?
Vin Diesel,
What? No.
What are you talking about?
Star Lord's actor.
Oh,
Tom Holland.
Chris something.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
I couldn't have envisioned a better person to play that role.
Yeah,
that role.
I can't either.
It's
He
so-
played that role
Incredible Mario.
perfectly.
Huh?
He did an incredible Mario.
Did he really?
That's the Avengers movies I saw.
I don't remember. I remember seeing the Mario movie. I don't remember seeing the Mario.
Really good movie.
It was
I saw it. No, I
Yeah,
saw
It
it.
was
a good
really
movie.
good.
I don't remember a goddamn. It felt like a fever dream. I don't remember a goddamn thing. It
It-
felt like you ever look back on watching Wreck-It Ralph?
No.
Did you watch Wreck-It Ralph?
I watched it.
I
Watched
it. I
the
just don't-
first
I
one.
just don't look back at
Alright.
Second one didn't care for
Like think
Didn't know
about
there was
it
a second
right
one.
now. So feels like a fucking that movie feels like a fever dream.
a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah, there it feels so.
It didn't
incoherent
have
in
an
my brain.
impact on me, to be honest. For being a Disney movie and for it being, getting the recognition that it kind of
I
has.
enjoyed
didn't have an
Wreck-It
impact on
Ralph.
me.
It's just when I look back at the story, bro, fever dream, incoherent.
I don't like
just
the
can't
story.
piece it together.
The last really good movie that I've seen anime like that, I don't know if you guys have seen it, is Luca. I love Luca.
I haven't.
Such a good movie, and
I
the story is amazing.
I've seen a couple Disney movies. We talked about Mufasa a little while ago. I don't know what episode we talked about Mufasa. Were you here
Last
for
one.
the?
That was the last one.
Yeah, we talked about Mufasa. I also saw Moana. I think we talked about that
The
too.
second one, I heard it wasn't that good.
Mm,
It's gonna get views because it's Disney, but I heard it
did
wasn't that good.
Okay, the art is incredible. Again, top tier, S tier art and animation. The characters they introduced were cool. But the songs, it's just like when you come out with something so great, you know what I mean?
Hard to stop it. I know.
It's hard to top it, and it's hard to live up to it. And anything that falls short of living up to it is gonna feel bad.
Well, Frozen 2 lived up to kind of Frozen 1.
Never watched it.
I'm a
Not
big
surprised.
listen. I'm a big Frozen fan.
One I watched, not two.
I love me my Elsa. I'm a big Frozen fan. I don't know that I can say that Frozen 2 fully lived up to it. You know what lived up to its predecessor? Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2 is the best one
Yes.
to me.
Gas.
Toy Story 2 is the best
Toy
one.
Story 2 was gas. The airplane scene,
Yeah.
gas.
Toy Story 2 is an incredible movie. Incredible. That's like a staple of our childhood.
Keep it a buck. I didn't like 3.
3 wasn't bad. I actually really like 3.
3's the one with the bear, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't like 3.
The 4th one, I haven't seen the 4th one, and I probably
okay.
won't watch
Didn't even
it,
know
to
there
be
was a
honest.
4th one.
It's
I feel like after 3, they should have just called it.
no, it's worth to watch because it ties in 3.
You know what's the best
It
trilogy?
ties in 3 and gives a real conclusion.
Best trilogy, hands down. Correct. 1, 2, and 3, baby. Woo!
All right, hold on. Let
Factual.
me say something.
Factual.
Let me
Shrek 2 is
say-
the best one of the 3.
Of course.
It is. Shrek 3 is not that great.
Shrek 3 is okay.
It's
It
that
does
great.
not like 1 and it's not like 2. Definitely
It's
not like 2.
that great.
All right.
Guys,
2
it's not that great.
Two-
The,
Like,
end,
two
the
carries
ending
hard.
of 2,
it's
Two carries
Shrek.
hard.
It's Shrek. So we give it the,
Shrek 4 ain't it, but I'm talking about trilogies.
I
3,
didn't even know Shrek 4 was a thing.
me neither.
Shrek Forever After.
Didn't watch it.
Oh.
Nope, not a goddamn thing.
How do you
No.
watch that, but you don't watch actual iconic movies?
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong?
That's an
Have you
excellent
seen Puss
question.
in Boots?
Not the original one, but the new one.
The new one is so
The
good.
new one
It
is
was
good,
good.
but the original one wasn't bad either. The actual, the one with
like
Humpty
Death
Dumpty.
Incarnate, like
Yeah.
that character.
Very
Yeah,
good.
That was actually really good.
Wow.
But the first one was good
Best-
too. The one with Humpty
Probably
Dumpty in
best
it.
animated like antagonist I've seen in a
Yeah,
long
100%.
time.
And the animation itself was really good.
So
Yeah,
good.
very good.
So
Very
fucking
detailed.
good. Puss in
very...
Boots was a great movie.
Did you ever watch Ice Age? Those were
oh
it just
I'ma
unlocked something in
keep
your
it a
head.
buck. Don't drop it. I've watched the first 3 Ice Ages. I don't know if there's more than that.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
I
okay.
take that answer.
I didn't like any of them.
I'll take that answer.
What?
I didn't like them. I thought they were cringe. I didn't like them.
I
That
like
idiot kid in the first one. I'm like, dude, I want them to fail. I just
second
don't
one-
like the kid.
the second one and the third one are my favorites.
Second one and the third one.
I'm happy.
Second one is the one where like it's the meltdown, where like everything's
I liked
melting around
2.
them. That's 2.
And 3 is when he has
Three is
when
the
the
one-
mammoth has a family.
That's the one with the dinosaurs.
and they go into the Middle Earth, right?
They go
Yeah.
to the middle of the earth and with the dinosaurs, and you meet the other weasel dude who's fucking hilarious.
Fire. All 3 of them are fire. Now that I think about it, thanks for jogging my memory. You're
welcome.
fucking brain dead.
You're welcome.
Brain dead. Also, the squirrel, also one of my spirit animals.
Squirrel.
Scratch.
He doesn't remember. He hates those movies.
The squirrel who actually
The one who chases the nut the whole movie.
he starts all of it by trying to get the nut in the hole and then cracking the ice.
Hmm?
It was him. He did it.
Yeah, he literally started the meltdown in the second movie.
Actually, I always loved that like gag character in like animated movies. I really love Hey Hey from Moana, the chicken.
I get tired of it
Oh,
real
yeah.
fast.
Oh, I
They can
love
remove
Hey
those
Hey.
characters. I would lose nothing.
For you, no, but that's my simple brain, guys. My simple brain. Where my Hey Hey stands at. Hey Hey's my dog. Actually, I remember watching Moana for the first time, and when Hey Hey was on screen, he does something goofy. And my sister looked at me and goes, "It's you," and I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, I can see it.
it is me,
I liked Coco a lot. I think Coco is like one of the best.
Coco
there is,
was
bro.
good.
bro."
Coco was a really good movie.
I think Coco's where it's at.
Coco didn't get the love it deserves.
It did
bro.
not.
It didn't. It
I
actually
feel like
didn't.
it's so slept on.
It is a little bit.
Because the thing is, look, I love Frozen. The storyline is real predictable, kind of whack. Let's be honest.
Oh,
You think we can relate to Coco just because like it's a Hispanic thing?
yeah, but how did you watch Encanto? That's a Spanish movie
I
too.
haven't seen Encanto.
I watched Encanto. I liked it. What bothered me was there wasn't really an antagonist or a bad guy at all. They just like a little bit disagreed with the grandma,
Yes,
but she wasn't like
yes. She
actively
wasn't
like bad
like
or
a
stuff
bad
doing
guy.
anything.
Yeah, she wasn't like a villain.
Yeah.
She wasn't.
I've never seen it. I can't speak.
It's good. Like if like it's like Coco, like it's like another Spanish film movie.
Yeah.
So it's very good. It's
They,
really nice.
like
to
they
do
all
that.
have little powers except for the main character. How they're granted powers like the candle or something. The house chooses them. The house is like sentient.
Okay, I have an interesting question since we're on the topic of Disney movies.
Yeah.
Oh. If you could live in one Disney verse, what would it be? Like, what would you pick? You know?
Like I want to say Finding Nemo, but I drown.
No, okay. Finding Nemo, you get to be a fish. You get to be an ocean animal. What are you picking?
Picking a shark, bro.
Yeah, probably one of the sharks, right?
Pick a shark.
Yeah?
Probably pick
Yeah.
like a tiger shark.
The hammerhead shark. I can't see right in front of me.
I'd be the barracuda.
Or I'd be
You animal.
or I'd be the turtle, hanging around with a bunch of turtles all day.
Turtles
Turtles
looked
are
like
chill.
they were living, bro.
They were chill.
Crush was his name.
Crush
And
was-
Squirt,
Crush is faded.
dude,
Crush is faded, bro.
all the time.
You can live in a Disney movie.
That's a really good question, actually.
That's a good one. I gotta think about
Like,
it.
yeah, I actually have to think about
I
it.
don't
a little
even
bit.
think, bro. Just fire. Unless you want to leave it to our be our icebreaker for the next episode.
I would say like
We can leave it for icebreaker for the next episode if you want.
I would
Sure.
say Frozen just for the sake of like, well, people can get these like
It's
crazy
answering
powers,
also.
right? But it's like I hate the cold.
Are we
so-
talking about it now, or are we gonna leave it for an icebreaker?
Sounds like
talk
he's
about it
talking
right
about
now, bro.
Sounds like he's
I'm
talking
I'm
about
talking
it
about
right
it
now.
right now.
Sounds
Fuck.
like he's talking about it right now.
Start typing in your comments. What Disney movie would you pick? I want to know, and why.
Shrek
Give me
is
a why.
DreamWorks,
Don't
right?
just put a.
Shrek or DreamWorks. That's not Disney.
Like it's DreamWorks, yeah.
Side
It
question.
could be Disney and
Did you
Pixar.
ever watch Cars?
I would mean Cars, but yes, I did watch Cars.
All three?
One, yes, for sure.
I saw 1 and 2. I never. saw
Remind me
3.
what 2 is.
3 has the planes, right?
No. 2 is the one with the
What
spies.
fuck.
2 is the one where like they're all. It's like it turns into a bunch of spy stuff. That's 2.
Oh, yeah.
Really
I've
good
seen
movie.
it.
I
I've
actually
seen
like
That's
it.
the only
a
one's
lot.
3.
I don't remember it, but I've seen it.
Oh,
3
3 is like when the poster is like him upside down, like gonna crash, and he's getting
Yes,
replaced.
that one. That's the one where he's like he's getting older. So now like there's other
Didn't
younger
watch 2 or
cars that
3.
are beating him.
Didn't
And
watch
then
2
he
or 3.
passes the mantle on to someone else.
Yeah.
Good movie also too.
I haven't seen it, admittedly.
Watch it. You'll cry probably.
Lightning McQueen. Okay, so while he thinks, what Disney universe would you
Gotta
be
give me
in?
some time.
Huh?
Give me your answer. I gotta think about it a little bit.
My answer, I mean, right off the top of my head, if I get submerged in the verse, like get to be a part of the verse,
Like think like Kingdom Hearts, right? You just like adapt to the world.
yeah. There's some real easy answers. Lion King.
What?
What do you mean? You've never wanted to
I
like?
want to be a friggin' lion in Lion King, guy. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? What are you talking? You want to be a lion in the friggin' middle of the Sahara Desert? Like, cool, we're gonna eat today? I don't know. Let's find out.
That sounds kind of fun.
I got nothing to do out there, bro.
I live kind of like that right now. I wake up, got nothing to do. If I don't gotta go to work, am I gonna eat today? I don't know. It's a mystery, bro.
Kind of true.
Think about it. I think that's a good answer.
I'm thinking like friggin'
You
I get
wanted-
mystical powers
You
from
never
Frozen.
looked at wild animals and been like, wow, like
If I could submerge into
No,
the-
I never wanted to.
into a
You're the
universe,
apex predator. We are the best animal there is, bro. I don't
We
want to
are.
be less of an animal.
if I could submerge into a universe,
Okay, like a true
submerge
you know
into a
what?
universe, part of Lilo and Stitch. If I could be one of the experiments,
what if you get like a shitty like? Get to be like
nothing
shitty-
shittier than the experiment 625. I think. Well, the dude he just makes sandwiches all day. Nothing's worse
He's
than that.
mad
one.
busted though. What
Oh,
are you
did you
talking
guys
about?
ever play? You probably didn't because you weren't a Disney Channel. Did you ever go on Disney Channel's
To
like
play the
website?
one where you make the
Play the one where
sandwich.
you make the
Yes,
sandwiches?
bro. Yes,
I
you just
got it.
unlocked my fucking memory.
It's a fucking blast.
Hell yeah.
I used to stay in computer class and just fucking do that instead of
Same,
whatever
bro.
I was supposed to be
Same.
doing.
That shit used to be having me like,
Lilo and Stitch is a good one, bro.
You know what that reminds me of?
Bro,
If I could fully submerge
Lilo
into the
herself,
universe.
You
The aliens gift her like a little like a toy car, but it's like a little hover car, bro. Give me
It's
some
a
of
good
that,
universe
bro.
to be submerging. And I'm in Hawaii, bro.
And I'm in
living in
I can't let
Hawaii.
this stock go. I can't let this stock go. You know what that reminded me of? The pizza making game in Club Penguin, bro.
Damn, I haven't played Club Penguin enough.
You
Man.
can't, bro. It's gone.
I
Yeah,
never
it's been
touched
gone.
Club Penguin.
Really?
Never
Did you ever
touched
play it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god,
You
the
wanna know
pizza.
why?
The game where you had to make the pizza.
As soon as I got out of school, Club Penguin when I got home.
You wanna know why I never touched Club Penguin?
because you weren't allowed to have a membership.
Because it required an email to sign in, and I thought
Oh,
emails
we've had
were,
this
I
conversation.
thought emails were adult things, and I'm like, I don't know how to make one of those.
I would just put my mom's email, to be honest with you.
Didn't know my mom had an email.
I
Didn't
had
figure to
an
ask her.
email. I had an email because at the time we had to pay. You had to pay for AOL like services
You
back then.
Dude. No, my mom had Yahoo. I would just put in her Yahoo.
Oh,
email.
Yahoo was free. Well, like
Yeah, Yahoo was
an
free.
hour and 10 minutes, right?
Friggin' 5-10 minutes, we're just screwing around.
Yeah. Yeah, so I did have one based on like our family plan, so I got to do stuff like that. But I never paid for the membership, so it was never quite that fun.
Big Hero 6.
I was thinking of that one actually too.
That's one of my
Big
favorite.
Hero
But
That's
that,
one
that
of my
movie I
favorite
forget, so I
movies.
don't know how that universe is.
It's just
It's like relatively normal. It's
Yeah.
like San Francisco and Tokyo come together. It's called San Francisco, and man, they just got like mad tech. So it's just like if I'm just around them, like I don't even have to be like a cool guy. It's just like, oh, dude, I'm just like in your school. Can I get some of that like nanotech stuff? They just give me like cool stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
yeah,
wait,
but
that
it's-
robot can like.
That's not that
be an a-
exciting. Although Big Hero 6 is a sleeper movie. I feel like that one doesn't get like
It does.
that one's gotten lost to like
I
Yeah.
honestly have
Fine.
only seen bits and pieces of that movie.
go watch it. Please do me a favor, bro.
Go watch
it.
Cars 3, bitch.
I will if you go watch fucking Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 is incredible.
Atlantis.
Baymax? No.
Whoa! You don't want to be part of the ancient civilization of these
No, because there's a better answer than Atlantis if we're going down
You're
that
gonna say
route.
treasure planet.
I'm gonna say treasure fucking planet, brother.
Yeah. Honestly,
What?
yes. I thought you were gonna say.
Here's
I thought you were gonna
Treasure
say El Dorado. To be honest with you,
We all know why we're saying El Dorado.
we all know
thinking
why we're saying El Dorado. You guys know why we're saying El Dorado.
It's the armadillo, baby. Cool guy.
Only one goddamn reason to pick El Dorado.
The fat guy was a homie. Woo.
Only one goddamn reason to pick El Dorado, man. No, but
Treasure
Treasure
Planet
Planet
would be
was-
hard. It'd be hard to live in Treasure Planet.
Maybe, but Treasure Planet was dope.
No, don't get me wrong. It's really cool, right? Like the freaking
I'm drawing a
sailing
blank.
through space.
I'm now drawing a blank on every fucking animated Disney movie I've ever seen in my life.
What about Hercules?
No.
Nah, they get like
Like,
blown
living
up.
in heaven
Like if
as
you're
like
like a
a
citizen, right? You just get blown
god.
up by freaking a hydra or something.
True.
Yeah.
Little
It-
Mermaid, what are you doing? Swimming
it-
around? Swim
It
the
depends.
swim?
It depends to what extent we're like assimilated. Like if I'm a god, also maybe I'd live in.
Nah, but they're
you
bored
know,
too.
Because Meg, Meg is around somewhere, and if
Yeah,
I
she-
got to compete with Hercules, that's fine. But if I'm also a god, I got to
What
shot.
about this Disney movie? It's animated, obviously. Goofy movie. Both 1 and 2.
I don't want to be in any freaking Mickey verse. It's all kind of lame.
banger movies? One especially, two.
Is
Not
2 the one where
necessarily.
they go to the BMX thing?
Yeah.
I like that one more. I don't know why.
No, where they do competition.
Synapses
to
in my
try,
brain
uh,
are
No,
fired.
one is where they go to the concert where he's like, I'm gonna be at this concert with, like, and to the girl he likes. 2 is the one where he goes to the BMX competition. I like that one better.
Oh, that one is better. I thought that was
That
one,
was
and I
two.
thought the other one was two.
No, that was an extremely goofy movie.
Yeah, that one
That's
is.
that one. That one I like
absolute-
much better.
That one's a banger because
Yeah.
he's in college. He's trying to make
Exactly.
friends. He makes
Exactly.
friends with the one hippie dude.
Mhm.
It's fucking bald with the gauges. His gauges are really droopy earrings.
That's Bad Bunny, bro. That's
I
Bad
know,
Bunny.
what you're
animated.
talking about. I know what you're talking
That's
about.
Bad Bunny animated.
It ain't. Next question. Bad Bunny wishes he was that cool.
So we get Bad Bunny slander from Nathan now.
Yeah, I mean,
What does that mean?
I don't know that he can name like two Bunny songs. So,
I can't name a single one.
anyways,
Also, don't ask me any music questions. I don't know any artists. I don't know any name of songs. Nothing.
You know who Beethoven is?
I've heard of them. Heard of Aristotle. That's one of them.
that's funny. You know who Beethoven is?
Mozart.
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 I could do some Mozart, bro. Just start on in the
think I-
background, frolic,
I think
frolic in the meadow or some shit.
he
I don't
probably
know.
nailed it with Lilo and Stitch. I think my backup plan's Atlantis, bro.
Nope, Treasure Planet.
Sailing
If I
is
have to
hard,
pick between the
bro.
two of them, I'm picking Treasure Planet.
For real?
Because
Atlantis
Atlantis is cool.
It's a good universe.
but the thing is, you're
But
thinking
Treasure
Think
Planet.
you're
about like
thinking
how
you're gonna
healthy you'd
okay.
be.
You're thinking you're gonna go like assimilate to Atlantis and be one of the people in the civilization. I'm not thinking that way,
You're a
'Cause-
regular dude when Atlantis is there.
right? But that's not the main characters. The main characters are regular humans looking for Atlantis.
Yeah, I'm on the boat with them, bro. I'm like, yo, I got IT. You need that in the freaking Atlantis?
Right, so you're just a regular human and you're getting dragged down to take over Atlantis. Like you're one of the bad guys.
No. I'm like at the end of the movie, we're like, all right, we're cool with these people. I'm one of the people they're cool with.
I mean, I guess
I
if
get to
you're
ride
looking at
around
it
the
that
friggin'
way, yeah.
What about
I just want to have a
Tarzan?
car.
What about Tarzan?
No, what the?
No, why
fuck?
would you want to be
Oh, not-
Tarzan?
For that, I would just the Lion King.
I'm a monkey.
Be
See, I feel like it's way harder than you would think it was, right? Swinging on a vine is like, it's cool when Tarzan does it. There's like no way I'm doing that.
Okay.
I would love to try, but
Become a
I would die.
You're telling him of all people to be a what?
Sorry, a gorilla. Let's get it Let's get technical.
Oh, bro, my favorite Ben 10 transformation was Spider Monkey, so hands down.
Was it really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
From like Ben 10 Alien Force, or that.
Yeah, from like
Okay.
Alien Force. I don't know why, but I was just like,
I don't remember
mess
any
with
of
this
them
funny
really,
dude.
except for the one when he gets tiny and the one that he's on fire and the crystal one.
No, my favorite one was
All the
one-
basic ones that are
was
easy to remember. Is
the one where he would the alien that would run really fast. That was my favorite one.
accelerate.
Oh, he had like
Spelled XLR8.
Damn, that when he like little balls on his feet.
on his
he would
feet
just-
and he would like skate
Yeah.
almost. He
That's my
wouldn't even
favorite one.
like yeah.
They were like, yo, imagine if we made like Shadow the Hedgehog, but like an alien for Ben 10. And they were like, boom, there you go. Accelerate. Yes.
Bro, like when I think about
I would love to live in the
animated-
Ben 10 verse. Give me the give me the
When I think
You know what I'm
about
saying?
animated
be a
stuff,
fiend with the Omnitrix.
like from our childhood, and I look at animated stuff, because like I'll be honest, I don't know any cartoons anymore. I don't even like think that Cartoon Network is a thing. Like
No,
who
Cartoon
uses
Network is like,
cable? Like who
Yeah.
uses cable to watch cartoons, right? So when I look at animated stuff from our childhood and then from like that latter generation, but like people like praise Steven Universe.
garbage.
Does Steven
Yeah,
Universe
that
even
movie.
come close to
Sorry.
comparing to like
Adventure Time, not even close.
no?
Not even
And then all right,
close.
okay, and then you're gonna like not Steven Universe. We look at give me another one.
Uncle Grandpa.
Okay, for the love
All right,
of
what
God.
the fuck?
Give me something that because Steven
That show was a
Universe
thing.
technically is a good show, but it still doesn't compare.
No, it's not. That show is not good, bro.
It's not good. It
What
actually
else?
isn't.
I gave it a
Adventure
chance. Bro.
Time, Codename Kids Next Door.
Well, I'm looking for something to compare to Codename.
To
I don't-
Codename or to Steven Universe?
Kid
He's
Next
like,
Door.
what's like the newest thing that's like anything relevant to what we watched when we were young?
So
I think
the
the stuff just
most-
got lazy.
the most relevant show from that
Like
came out a
something
while
similar.
ago and
It's
it
like-
still comes out to this day is Amazing World of Gumball.
Okay, but Gumball was actually good, and it's lasted. The
At first,
regular
Gumball
show
was
was
like,
pretty
whatever,
good.
But then they were
The-
like,
the
what if
thing
we were
is-
just like kid friendly South Park?
The thing
and it
is
was like,
like
they put the
there's
nail
this generation and this generation, and like Gumball and like regular show were like right in the middle. They like
Yeah.
were at the end of this, the beginning of this. You know what I mean? Like I think the regular show was pretty good too.
That was a good
I
show.
I didn't watch it consistently. I watched it in passing, but Mordecai and the other guy, fucking hilarious.
hate relationship with that show because I just hate looking at it. But I love how it's just like, yo, we should go ask that guy for a pen. We need a pen, and someone else asks him for a pen, and he just freaking flips him into the sky. And he hits the ceiling and explodes for
Like,
no
the
reason
worst
at all.
possible thing happens in that show.
It's just so extra for no reason. Like this guy gets mad and he just
I
explodes.
just feel like cartoons have fallen off, and it's a great segue to like
Yeah.
what we typically cover here at the end of our podcast.
Tom and Jerry. Woo!
I've come to the conclusion that the best thing that could happen is that anime as a whole could just take over children's cartoons in the States too.
I can see that happening.
I just feel like
because I see a couple of cartoons that are out now because I have cable. So when I'm scrolling through channels, I see them come up. They're horrible. They don't compare to what we had in our like when we were kids. They don't compare at all.
at that rate, just you know,
Like you
Just
have,
have,
but
just
you have
have
to,
kids start watching One Piece. I mean, that solves
you
a
have
lot
to
of our
the
problems.
channel has to produce something in order for people, for the channel to stay alive.
Yeah,
Can't produce nothing.
that's
So
what I feel
they're
like the
just
issue
coming
is,
up-
right?
it's
Like,
like what big IPs has Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon come out with recently that matter?
Recently, none.
They're riding the high of things that are dying.
yeah, like back in the past, people made things like out of passion. We want this to work. It's not just for money. It's like this is for the kids. It's gonna be great. We have a passion to make this work. And now it's just like, what? How can we like meet the bottom floor and make as much money as possible?
Teen
out of it?
Titans Go is maybe the last relevant thing that they show.
They still show it.
They still make new seasons of Teen Titans Go. Yeah.
Really?
That's
Yes, they do.
incredible. I hate that
It's
show.
been
so
going
much.
on
I
for
mean,
a while.
I'm sad that Teen Titans Go is a thing because original Teen Titans was just so great.
That should
They
have
should have.
gone.
They should have just done. Let's do the final season of Teen Titans, the original,
Yes.
and they just like never did it.
They never did it. They put more thought into Teen Titans Go instead of the actual Teen Titans.
And
the
it doesn't
original.
make sense why. Like
It doesn't. The other one was so much better, animation wise and everything. I don't like the
and
animation stuff.
especially
for this.
as society got like more mature, because kids nowadays are more mature than they were back then, right?
Yeah.
So it's like that goofy style of like show fit better for older generations than now. I mean, I guess not actually, because shows just got goofy and more bizarre
Yeah.
and like became more fodder than anything. So maybe my logic is backwards.
Yeah. Like shows now, I feel like are more to have in the background
They're all fodder.
rather than it's like I'm gonna sit down, watch, and listen.
Like the most fodder I think we had when we were like growing up was like Flapjack and fucking Chowder.
Chowder was awesome.
Bro, when
Flapjack
Chowder
scared
was
me.
on, I was listening.
Yes, I was listening to that shit, bro. I still use Chowder
They
references
were
to this
talking,
day.
bro.
Chowder references to this day, bro.
I didn't like Chowder like that, to be honest.
I love
I
Chowder.
hated Flapjack, but I didn't like
Flapjack scared me.
Flapjack was not
There were
meant for
parts
children.
of Flapjack that was
Flapjack
like,
was
I-
meant for adults to watch with
Yes.
their children.
Bro, I'll be honest, like I look back at Chowder and I'm like, dude, like I don't really know what people saw in this.
oh, it's
I feel like I
They have
enjoyed it when
literal
it was
comedy gold.
I
Yeah,
feel like
literal.
I enjoyed it when it was on, and it had some funnies, but I just don't feel like it had. Bro, I don't feel like it had what everybody made it seem like it had.
It had it, bro.
did have it actually.
I'm not your boyfriend.
That all right, that reference is crazy. That like, I mean, some of it was good. It just felt a little annoying to me.
I can see why you can find that. I'm surprised you watched it, Nathan, to be honest, because I feel like that show is for people, who are a little
That
bit
was like
on the,
one of the few brain
on the
rots I
dumber
had.
scale. I feel like.
Are you calling me smart? I'll take it.
I think you try and force intelligence.
You force intelligence.
Like you try and force yourself to live intelligently, but maybe you're not. I'm just saying.
You're just a hater, bro.
Like you think you're smart, but actually.
You're just a hater. I would have been a 4.0 student if I just wasn't lazy and depressed. If I was neither of those things,
Oh yeah.
I had
So
to be
if I
nerfed.
would have just done everything perfectly, I'd be a millionaire right now.
Correct.
Very good.
I had to self nerf. I'm sorry.
I had to self nerf. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I realized the potential.
Yeah. Well, while you were self
I'm like,
nerfing, I
the world
was getting
isn't ready for him Han. You know what I'm saying?
For who?
Him Han.
Who the fuck is him Han?
It's like, he's him, right?
Oh,
And then there's Gohan, him Han.
him Han. I see.
You know what I'm saying? Like Gohan is him,
It's-
him Han.
Is that who you're saying you would have been?
Yeah, that's what I would have been. I had to freaking be stuck with a big drink of freaking Super Saiyan Trunks.
Fucking little sip over here, bro.
You called me a little pot last podcast, and that bothered me.
I did.
Yeah, you're like he's more like a little pot in freaking Fortnite. I'm like, oh, don't call me that.
Damn.
Instead of a chug jug. I mean,
Yeah.
you are a chug
You
jug.
said
though.
you're a mini shield.
I did say he was a mini shield. I mean, but look at you. You're built like a little pot.
Why?
Why would you be anything like you're not a big pot and you're not a chug jug? I'm a big pot.
Yeah, you're not a chug jug, bro.
You're a little pot, brother. You're a mini shield.
You're a little mushroom. You walk past and gives you 5 shield. That's what you are.
If anything, you could be Chug Splash.
That's what my man knows me, bro. Chug Splash all day.
Chug Splash.
We like Chug Splash.
And I fucking hated seeing chugs. Like the little bit I did play. Fortnite,
I actually liked it because it's like a quick like
Yeah, you just throw it on the ground real quick and just keep
or
moving.
throw it at homie
it just
and
felt like
instant shield.
It's good.
no.
If I could, I would have 2 inventory slots of 6 and 6.
you could not carry 6.
You can
Yeah,
you
it
can
would
carry
go
6
up to
Chug
6.
Splashes. It goes up to 6.
Wait, that's fucking bro.
I would have 2 slots of it. I'd be like,
Exactly
oh wait,
why-
I
exactly
I
why
want to fight and I'm low.
I still play Fortnite to this day. I
Good.
carry Chug Splash over anything else.
Yeah, it's way better than
Over
all
Big
the
Pot
potions.
or even the little ones.
It just I guess my thing was it felt more annoying to play against
Because
than anything.
if you're low on health also too, the Chug Splash regenerates health.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. It just felt really annoying to play into.
Does it?
Yeah,
It does.
It doesn't only
I
just.
feel like on it,
Oh,
like
yeah, it's health and
55,
shield.
It's health and shield.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why Chug
And
Splash is
it's
the best
quick.
one.
it just
quick.
felt cringe to play into.
If it only did like 10 of each, it would suck. But it does like
Like,
25
it
of
does
each.
20.
It's
Bro, I
good.
came from a world where it's like I'm used to games like H1Z1 or PUBG where it's like if I chunk you, you really gotta work for
My
your
biggest
HP, bro.
beef with Fortnite when it came out was because we played H1 beforehand. And H1, if you don't pull your parachute, you die. But Fortnite is like, no, actually, there's a maximum height, and we're gonna pull your parachute
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
You're gonna be no H1 skill Z1 was a skill expression of how close to the floor can I pull my parachute. I miscalculated. Start over.
H1, there was something about the skill expression in H1 that I really enjoyed.
Yeah,
There was also something about the interactions in
Yeah.
H1 that were just fucking hilarious.
It was
like
funny.
I'll never forget Armor What.
armor what?
Like
Have you explained armor what? To him?
never, bro.
Okay.
That's like an iconic moment. That was on my computer that my brother fucking wiped by accident. I lost that
that
clip.
clip exists somewhere. We just have to find it.
I don't have it. I know I don't.
Has Twitch deleted all your stuff?
yeah,
all your old
all
stuff?
gone.
Oh, that's not. It's gone.
No, it's
Bro, that clip
Would
is
my old computer?
maybe
I have to go through my old computer. I might have it.
that clip is fucking legendary.
So, to make a small story short, what?
Huh?
To make a long story short, so one guy was like cracking
Exciting today.
jokes all day, right? And I wasn't laughing at a single one, right? And then, was I the one that said armor? What? It had to have been me that said it.
Okay, yeah, it was you because what happened is we have this friend. Wait, I guess we could say have. I don't know really what to say anymore because
There was four of us. It was me, Xander, and 2 Joshes.
and 2 Joshes, and
Joshes,
one Josh
okay.
was my stepbrother, and the other Josh was our friend.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he's the kind of person that's not funny, but sometimes he thinks he's funny, and when he thinks his funny was funny and you guys don't laugh, he gets upset.
Yeah.
So we were playing H1 as a group, and he was firing off jokes and
He was
not
going
landing.
at it.
He was missing like
Crickets.
they're like nothing. And I remember asking somebody, "Yo, do you have any armor?" And
And then I
bro,
go-
and the call is silent. The call is fucking silent. Nathan goes, "Armor what?" and
then him and Josh chuckle a little bit.
me and
It wasn't even a
stepbrother-
belted
Me and
laugh.
stepbrother Josh go, Like just a little
Literally
laugh, right?
chuckle. And this guy explodes. That's what you laugh at. And we just all just freaking
Bro,
exploded.
It was hilarious because he got mad. Bro,
You guys laugh at that shit?
he got so fucking mad. But it was, I don't know. It was perfectly timed. It was perfectly like Nathan gave the gap of space and everything. Like the timing was perfect. It was good. It's all about the delivery. The delivery was there. It's like, and he hit the armor what? Like, but like so armor what? Bro, it was just so perfect, bro. So perfect.
To find that clip.
That's a goddamn moment. You know what other moment I do have on Twitch, actually?
Freaking fed me to a shark.
Yeah, bro. That shit was hilarious. We're playing Ark Survival.
Uh,
Oh my God. And Nathan was trying to get on a raft that I had built, and we're in the middle of the ocean, or like we're off the beach. And Nathan was trying to get closer and closer, and I kept moving the raft away from him. And the very last time I was like, all right, I got you. I moved the raft away from him, bro, and behind him is a fucking megalodon. It just fucking
humongous thing, just like jaws me, boom, just one shot. I'm like, no,
just fucking ate him, bro. That was hilarious.
damn, bro, that sucks.
That was a good moment. That was
Good for you, Nathan.
it's like you know how it's like. It's funny once when like you're getting in someone's car, but like the car's on and like they move up a little bit, or whatever, and you missed the door, like you just couldn't get in, or whatever. It's funny like once, right?
Second time,
But he did it like 2 times. It's like, all right, now it's annoying. Third time, it's like, all right, now you're just trying to make me mad.
Second time it
He
gets
did it like
annoying.
6
I'm like,
times.
all right, bro, you're doing too much right now.
He did it like 6 times, and I died for it.
It was
Horrible.
so perfect. And where I was sitting, bro, that shit
Yeah,
was
where
so-
you were sitting at, obviously. Where he was sitting at,
I
he's
was-
like, fuck this, man.
I was the victim of bullying.
To be fair, I don't think he died.
I think I did.
I don't think he did.
I think it got me.
It might have got you.
It definitely got
I
me.
think I got him.
It might have got him, chat. Yeah, bro. I mean, they just don't make it like they used to.
They don't.
Cartoons wise.
That game still
games-wise.
exists.
Huh?
That game still exists.
It does. I've always thought about going back to play it, but I'm not gonna go back by myself. And
I'm
It's just-
too busy. I got Monster Hunter Wilds in a month, and I'm never playing another video game ever again.
pretty much,
Only that one.
you don't
rest of
even
my
play
life.
video games now.
That's not true. I play a single player game and Pokemon TCG
Whack.
Pocket.
But back to the cartoons, because I do want to segue into this a little bit to give Sam a little time to shine.
You never said which verse you would live in. The Disney verse.
I did. I said Lion King.
He did.
Oh wow.
And I got shit on
We
for
just
it.
gave him shit
Oh,
for it.
I thought you would be like, you know what, you're right, and then it's like it's do something else.
I said
Nah.
Treasure Planet.
He said Treasure Planet after, and then you said Atlantis, and you didn't cook with that one.
You don't think the lost city of Atlantis is like the freaking stuff floats in the air? You float around in this little vehicle. All their food is made from the sun under the ocean.
Final answer. El Dorado. Moving on.
Correct. That's the correct choice.
I
I would say Lilo and Stitch.
Cook with that one.
I think
But
you
yeah,
nailed it.
I really think that at this point, kids nowadays are just better off watching anime, man. Anime is so good right now.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're watching a bunch, and that's what we're gonna get at. Like, what you're watching weekly, you're gonna be our weekly, our weekly guy, the guy who gives us what's worth watching.
The guy who gives
Alright.
it to you.
I mean, we could do it bi-weekly if you want, honestly.
So I learned. I think anime is good for kids because I learned a lot when I was watching anime as a kid.
I mean, you did come once, and you came a
About,
second
like,
time, so
honor,
I won't
and
stop coming.
chivalry and respect and things of that nature, and that really shaped me a
yes,
lot.
I think anime does, while also having incredible art,
Yeah.
incredible like fun moments.
Mhm.
They do teach values
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
a
they
very
teach
fun
values.
way. Even boring shit storms like Demon Slayer that have the most basic fucking whatever, they still give
I
you a
didn't learn a
sense of
single thing from Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I didn't learn.
nah. There's still the honor and the grit. and
The most
hard
thing I learned from
work
Demon
and the
Slayer is when my
perseverance.
dog Rengoku, R.I.P. to him, bro. Set your heart ablaze.
But you're learning stuff. The perseverance. No, you can
All right,
even.
yeah.
learn from
Okay.
that.
Okay. He said it. He said the word perseverance or Rengoku. That's it. You get one.
But you're watching Tanjiro go through that.
Eh.
But there are some shows that are bangers. And then there are some shows like what Sam's been watching weekly that he's going to tell us about right now. Sam, what do you recommend right now weekly? Like, I know you're watching like 14 or 15, you said.
14 different animes.
Give me
right
a
now, actually.
couple that you absolutely think are bangers that are
Dr.
like,
Stone, baby. You learn about
that,
science.
that are gems. That are gems.
I actually got them right here. If you guys want to know,
Yeah, talk to me.
this one is actual. It's an actual gem. It's a sleeper pick. It's called Even Given the Worthless Appraiser class. I'm actually the strongest.
Okay.
So in this world, it's like a magical world, and you get certain classes. You're classified into the system
Right.
with certain classes. The kid has an appraiser class where he has no combat ability, no magic ability. He
Okay.
can just go appraise items. And
My
things
dog
like that.
Kazuma.
Yes, like that. So he gets into an adventure party where they're actually
No, you're good. I'm telling him to hold that.
They can actually do combat.
Okay.
He's just more there for when they like kill the monsters or whatever like that. They drop like items.
So he
He's
appraises
there
the
more
gear,
to just appraise the item.
so they know what they should take and they shouldn't take.
So they treat him like shit because they treat appraisers as like garbage because they don't do anything.
Yeah.
They just appraise items. That's it.
Right.
So in the dungeon, they get mixed into where they run into a bunch of monsters, and with the monsters there, the whole adventure group they decide to leave the kid there as like distraction for the monsters, so it doesn't kill all of them because they see him as worthless.
Right.
He ends up getting killed. He wakes up and he's like in the bottom of like a pit.
Little
bit.
A little solo leveling here. Okay.
A little bit of solo leveling. He wakes up in like the bottom of the dungeon that they're in, and there's like this like mithril class like tree where the tree heals him.
Okay.
The tree has like a spirit that comes out of the tree. That's the one that healed him. It's like the spirit of the tree essentially like embodied. It's a female. It's like a female elf essentially. He gets healed. Yeah. Watch it. Secret watch.
Okay. Okay.
He gets healed by the tree because the tree has healing properties. She tells him, I healed you and everything. You have to try to get your way out of the dungeon. I can't leave because I'm the embodiment of the tree. So he tries again. Granted, because he's on the lower levels of the dungeon, the monsters are harder. They're S rank monsters. He gets killed again. He gets saved again. He's back at the mithril tree. The spirit is there again to heal him with the drops that he has. And then she's like, okay, I see you can't do it because of the class that you're at. So I'm going to teach you how to fight. And she teaches him how to fight, and she gives him like different like S rank abilities and things like that, where he's also an appraiser now, but he also is the strongest like adventurer now, essentially.
Wait, that actually kind of
actually a really good show.
I like it.
It's only 3 episodes in. So far,
Nathan's a picky bitch,
really
so
good.
he's got some. I know he's got something cooked up something against it.
What do you want to say?
I don't like the blatant power fantasy. It's really annoying. Oh, I'm this weak person, but they secretly don't know I'm actually the strongest person. That's like 47 different titles right now. Just like different flavors of it. I'm just tired.
There is. I'll give it to you.
I watched a couple episodes and I gotta go back and watch it. It's like the world's greatest assassin.
That one was a good one though.
But when they're like that and they're parodies, funny. That's fine.
No, but it's not funny. It was a good one.
It's not funny. It's actually kind of serious. Like he's the world's greatest assassin in his old world,
and he gets isekai'd a second time.
So he's
isekai'd, becomes the world's greatest assassin.
And one you showed me the other day. Is not that one? Maybe not. I don't know. Moral of the story.
Showing you the other day?
Yeah.
No, what I was showing you the other day was a banger from last season, called "Let This Grieving Soul Retire."
Yeah.
Did you watch that last season?
I'm the one who put you on it.
Yeah, that was a banger.
That one was funny.
A little more.
That one was a parody.
Because
that one was a parody.
I'm fine with that. But it's just like, it's not interesting when it's just like, oh, cool, I'm in this situation. And all of a sudden, I'm the strongest, and I don't really have problems anymore.
He's the strongest, but like everyone thinks he's the strongest. He's actually like an E rank.
He literally is like the lowest rank.
Yes, but
but does that matter?
A little bit because everyone's
they treat him differently, but like he's so good.
He's like literally the guild master in the show.
It's so I like
and he controls.
They go by levels there, so he's like level 8.
He's like level 8, which is the highest.
The highest level you can
in the whole country.
There's only like 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah,
and he literally can't do any magic. All he can do is use artifacts. So he's only capable. And then the thing is, like, bro, like, when bad things happen to him, he only solves them by luck. Like, it's just pure luck. Like, he just gets lucky.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that being parody. But when they take a show like that seriously, it's like, it's just lame. It's just mad boring. I thought it was cool. Because it's like the writers just living out their own power fantasy.
All right, what else you got for me?
The other one that I'm watching right now is
First one sounds like a banger. What was the name?
Again? Even with the worthless appraiser class, I'm still the strongest.
Okay.
That's a good watch.
Pause there. You mentioned Kazuma earlier. Like, he's worthless. Kazuma is the most competent one in that team. If he was put part of an actual competent team, he'd probably be like the worst of them. But he'd be like good enough to like roll the team.
Him or Megumin are the most competent. I feel.
No, Megumin's got like
over Aqua and Darkness. Yes,
they're entirely useless.
Honestly,
Megumin's sometimes useful. Kazuma always useful.
Hold on. Put some goddamn respect
on who?
On Darkness.
No.
On my girl.
She's useless.
What do you mean? She's clearly
a useless
not.
Tank.
She's a fuck.
She's a sponge.
That's useful because
she's not good.
She's not a useless tank. She's a perfect tank because she can't even land attacks. So why attack? Just tank. That's useful.
Nah, bro, you lost me there.
That is useful, man. I won't stand
I'll
for the
give you the
fucking
Cosmo
darkness.
and I'll give you
slander.
Megamine, but those to me are the two most.
I think
competent people.
Cosmo's more useless than.
He's the most useful one.
No, most competent does not mean most useful.
If he's put
He
in an
only
actual
succeeds
competent
because
team,
he's competent, but at his bare bones, he is not useful.
he's extremely useful. He's got incredible luck. He's got archery. He's got sword skills. He's got stealing. He's got like stuff to his arsenal. And he strategizes.
I haven't watched the news.
He thinks about stuff.
Maybe I'm behind.
I'm exactly where you are.
I'm caught up. I watched the latest season that came out. I'm caught up. He's competent. Like he's useful.
I'm exactly where you are.
He's useful. He even gets recognized by the Royal Kingdom. He's useful.
Put some respect, bro. That's not
Continue.
that's not
Give me
guy in the
another
power
one.
fan.
Give me
That
another
guy
banger.
is
The other
like,
one I'm
I'll
watching
figure
is an
stuff
isekai also too. It's called The Red Ranger is Reborn in Another World.
out. Right, like the Power Ranger, Red Ranger.
So he's technically like a Power Ranger. He's a Red Ranger from his world.
Uh-huh.
He battles like the villains that Power Rangers usually fight. He gets killed fighting the big boss one. When he wakes up, he's awake in a world of magic and stuff like that where it exists. So like you know how the Power Rangers do like their poses and they have like their equipment and stuff that they do. He brings that into the world of magic and everyone's just like, what the fuck does this guy have going on?
It's like a parody on Power Rangers.
It is. So he's walking around with this other girl who's like she's a mage and like they go around into the guild like into different dungeons and things like that to.
See, that sounds funny, right?
It's hilarious.
That sounds incredible.
Hilarious. It's actually really good.
Growing up,
So in a magical
wasn't actually
world,
a fan of Power Rangers. So when I saw that on like the listing of simulcasts for this season, I was like,
It's actually really funny. Actually,
I don't know.
name all the Power Rangers, Mr. Power Ranger fan.
Is he brain dead? He just said growing up, I wasn't a fan of Power Rangers.
I misheard what you said. Carry on. I think it sounds really funny how in a magical world we can do all these inexplicable things. This guy's doing something even inexplicable to us. That don't make no sense. That's good.
Okay, go next. That sounds interesting.
the other one that I told you to watch the other day,
Oh hell yeah!
which I don't think you should watch, Nathan.
Got my ears.
It's called I was reborn as an elf gross cat, and I'm secretly the an S type rank monster.
See, but you see what I'm saying with these titles, right? Like,
So
you
the
see what I'm
dude
saying?
in the first
Sounds
episode,
like a
he's a knight.
fucking
He gets
banger.
killed by demons.
Okay.
He wakes up
Sounds like
and
a
he's reborn as
fucking
like
banger.
essentially like a cat.
Okay.
You
But
said
in that,
female elf. I'm sold.
female elf. I'm getting there. He's reborn as a cat. Secretly, he's like technically what in that world they call it behemoth, which is like an S rank monster, but he looks like a cat. So he gets different abilities. Like he can throw ice shards. He can throw rock blasts. He can shoot fire. He can grow bat wings and fly.
Essentially, he's a legendary
Yes.
cat from Pokemon.
So he gets found in a dungeon by an elf girl. Like she's like a low rank. She's like a D rank adventurer. She's very solid. He gets taken home by the elf girl. She starts taking care of him. Like she becomes her owner.
That's insane.
On the first day. And like they just like he helps her like when they go to dungeons, he helps her. She sees how strong that he is and everything like that. And he's a strong cat. Because no one knows that he's like S rank behemoth. He's trying to keep it under wraps. But he has different abilities. So he keeps helping her, and eventually, the elf girl falls in love with the cat. And she wants the cat to do things to her. Essentially.
That took a turn I wasn't expecting.
I was expecting it. I'm here for a chat.
There's an uncensored version also too.
Oh. No. Hold on.
But you see how I'm saying these
Wait a
titles,
minute.
right? Oh, they didn't know I was secretly this super powerful guy. I was like,
It's a cat though.
I'm-
Like it doesn't even
I don't
speak.
care. I don't care what the
It just
twist.
meows.
I-
It's a cat.
I don't
It
care
doesn't
what the
speak.
twist is. I'm secretly the super powerful thing that people underestimate me.
Yes.
It's like that's so
God.
many of them.
He's so sophisticated.
Yes, actually,
I watched Delicious in Dungeon where they just make food in the dungeon. I don't even want to. I don't want to hear about it again. No, not until
It's
you.
way more
until,
sophisticated, bro.
No, until you venture into the fucking gooner land that we like, I will not watch Delicious in Dungeon.
I don't need your McDonald's.
Go watch High School
coonery.
DxD. I want a full 7-page.
I don't need
report,
your McDonald's.
and then I'll
The other
watch
one
it.
that I'm
Alright.
watching is
I have a fine
it's the
Michelin
second
star
season actually.
palate.
Talk to me.
It's the 100 Girlfriends Who Really Really Love Me.
That sounds like a banger.
It is a banger actually.
Actually, there's supposed to be a lot of rom-coms or like romances.
It's
this
a
season that are
rom-com.
Pretty good.
It's really funny. It's definitely a rom-com. It's super funny. The guy, he gets blessed where he has to find 100 girlfriends, and if he doesn't find those 100 girlfriends who love him, they're gonna die.
Why is that?
So he has to
Why is
scourge
that the quest
throughout the thing to find the 100
That
girls
sounds like
who
an
love
awesome
him.
quest.
Right now, I think he's up to like 8.
8 in
his
like
harem.
3 seasons?
Second season.
Oh, and
He
the
ended
second
the first season on 5.
Oh, wait, only 5 in one 13 episode
Yes.
season? Oh, this motherfucker's dying.
Yes.
Holy shit.
And they're all like 8 and above.
And they're all...
Granted, there are some that are children that look like children.
Oh. Is this guy like... Are they all sticking around while all of the other ones...
Yes.
Like he has to convince the other girls
He
that
at
I
first
need
there
to
were
have
2
100 at once?
Yes. In the first episode, there are 2 girls that like him at the same time. And he has to convince them to, get in a relationship, the 3 of them together, and the 2 girls be cool with it. And it ends up working. And then as he goes along adding more girls, he tells them, hey, are you cool with me bringing another girl into this? And they all said, yes, it's okay.
And once you have the 3rd, those 3 can never say no to another one. Ever. That's it. They've already agreed to this. They've already seen the track.
Mhm.
They can't ever say no.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking genius.
It's a banger anime, actually.
It's fucking genius.
More than one woman at a time. What a nightmare.
Anything
He
else?
actually does it perfectly. Like, he's not like other harem guys who he can't even handle like 1 or 2. He actually handles them all perfectly.
Okay. I'll have to give
He's
this
not
a
Issei.
watch. He's not Issei?
He's not Issei.
Issei folds, bro.
He doesn't fold.
He constantly folds.
He doesn't fold.
What did he say?
High School DxD, brother. I forget all of their names. The girls. I only know Issei's name.
I know Rias.
Rias is the red
I know
hair.
Akano.
Akuno's black hair.
I know Konako, like the silver hair one. The little Konako one. The little cat hair one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I know Asio, it's the blonde one. And
Asio was like the priest, right?
Asio was the priest
the
girl.
nun
Yes,
girl.
that's her.
Okay.
And there's like others that I'm forgetting. There's the
Okay.
one with the blue hair that she comes later on. I forget her name.
Yeah.
But those are the main.
Okay. Man of culture over there, sitting across from me. You need to sit in that chair and put Nathan over there next episode.
Yeah, we were delicious in Dungeon for no reason.
You're not even a main character
You need
in this
to-
podcast.
You need to
anymore.
watch. You need to watch.
I'm
Delicious in
relegating
Dungeon.
you. Go
Talking
sit
about-
behind the camera.
You're talking about goonery.
You're editor that now. That's it.
You're talking about goonery.
Goonery
When you
is
can
like,
be, you can be watching. Imagine we played D&D.
How can you watch anime and not be a gooner though? Real question.
Okay, hold on. You can.
I absolutely do constantly.
He's
I'm
married.
actively against fan service. I think
Missing
fan
out on-
service
You're
is
missing
dumb.
out on bangers.
He's such a
Missing out on bangers.
I think fan service is really dumb and not necessary.
I think that your dislike of fan service
So-
is really. You know what? Actually, perfect segue. Thank you, bitch. I never watched Fire Force.
I was just about to say.
I never watched Fire Force because everybody was like, it's horrible. The fights are okay. The animation's awesome, but the fan service is so bad.
Does he even have that much fan service?
Literally.
One character provides fan service.
One. And he wants to constantly talk shit about that one character. Bro, it's not even that bad,
But I'm
bro.
not saying anything about. I like Fire Force. Fire Force is good. Fire Force is fine.
Oh,
I don't like the
gushing
character.
against
They can
fan
remove the character from the show and nothing would be lost.
Do you know? You probably haven't seen it. Do you know of Fairy Tail?
Yes, I know of Fairy Tail. I gave it a 40 episode chance. I'm like, damn, this show sucks.
Do you like the fan service in that show?
No,
Because that show has constant fan service.
I know. I could. It was annoying. At no point that I.
that's
that
why
I
you
think,
have my heart, Sam.
At no point did I think
I
Man,
enjoyed Fairy
the
Tail.
fan service
I
in the
love
show
Fairy Tail.
really makes it better.
I'm like 120 episodes into a rewatch.
I'm in the last season of Fairy Tail.
Really? I keep getting like 100,
is it like
120
over,
episodes
or is
in.
it just like?
It's like over. Like they went into the final season. Well, now they brought it back, kind of like they're like in a season called the 100-year quest, where they're on a 100-year quest, where it should be the end of the end.
How long
Yeah.
is this quest?
100 years,
Oh,
Wait, like 100 or like
like 100. Like remember if you watched it, you remember Gildarts when he wanted his 100-year quest? Same thing.
Oh, really?
so these
So,
people, these
okay,
people
no,
are
no,
out here
no,
living
no.
hundreds of years.
It's
and it's all
it's
good?
misleading. It's misleading because it's not an action. You don't have to take 100.
You don't have to take 100 years. The quest
the quest.
is hard enough where it takes 100 years to
Yeah,
complete.
essentially, it's like these.
Are so good. They can do it in like 5 minutes.
Power of friendship, bro. Power of friendship.
It's untouchable. And did Gildarts complete his? I never.
He
got
completed
to that.
his. Yeah, he came back. He came back to the guild.
Yeah, I never
completed
got
his.
to that. There was the confusion where. Never mind. We're not gonna get into that. I don't know. I've never disliked like a little bit of fan service in shows. Like to me, it doesn't bother me.
I will say there are shows where they force the fan service.
Yeah,
I will say that.
Points where it's fine. It makes sense in the context of the story.
Yes.
Oh, they're in this
Yeah, but then
situation.
you're
Fine,
like,
but it's just like, oh, this character's specifically designed to come in and freaking show her panties. It's just she's just around
I
for
don't
that.
sit down at my
Lame.
TV to watch anime to sit there and logistically pick it apart. Oh, like in this situation, her being here, and like, bro, what?
Yeah, I don't do that. I watch
Like-
anime because I enjoy just watching it.
Yeah,
'Cause
like
it's just
who's
like
sitting there
Turn
logistically.
my brain off when I'm
thinking,
watching stuff. I'm just watching it, but I'm not like
No,
off.
bro, I'm
At
like
that point, go to sleep.
I'm an like anime. I'm a storytelling enjoyer. I'm a like animation enjoyer. I'm a world building enjoyer.
You would
It's,
love Delicious in Dungeon.
it's why I fell in love with
it's
One Piece.
good. I'm
It's
not
why
saying
I
it's
talk
bad.
about shows like Arcane the way I do. I don't turn my brain off when I watch these things, but I take things for what they are. At the same time, like you can't just you're never gonna enjoy the little things if you sit there and pick everything apart, bro. Does it matter? Like, fucking Konosuba's a great one. Like, oh, if it makes sense in context, well, yeah, it makes sense in context that Darkness gets her ass beat and then her clothes is ripped apart. Does
Yeah,
that
that-
bother you?
No, but that makes sense. Like,
But it's blatant and ridiculous.
and she likes it too. When it
And she
happens.
likes it. Like that is actually.
it makes sense
But
in the context of what the show
it makes
is
sense in
doing.
context of the show, but that is actually one of the worst cases of fan service where it's like, brother, like my sister, can you?
She's getting her ass kicked, bro. What do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah, but she's not the only one who provides fan service in that show. Aqua gives
I
a
mean,
lot of fan service.
but
too.
That's
It's like you watch the first 10 minutes of Konosuba and you've already upskirted Aqua like 3 times.
Yeah,
Like 3 times. It's like
Straight
real
up.
bad.
straight up.
No reason for it. Just put the camera at this angle. It's just like
How it is, bro.
Watch something else?
Yeah.
Exactly. Then stop bitching about
What
it.
they present. Just
Stop
don't
bitching
ruin
about it. Stop bitching about it.
Even Demon Slayer
'Cause-
has provided fan service.
Because if you
With the-
if you disliked it so much, then you would have dropped Konosuba.
With the Love
so you're a
Hashira?
fucking hypocrite.
in the Hidden Miss
Because
Village, you
Konosuba
know they
is
provide
so
fan
blatant.
service in that little part. They provide some fan service.
I'm saying it makes shows entirely unwatchable. That's why you're making it sound like what I'm saying. I'm
You-
saying if they remove that part from the show, the show would lose nothing. There's no substance gone from the show.
It wouldn't lose anything, but like it gives it like a certain aspect, like a comedic aspect to the show because a fan service is supposed to be funny, which
If they use it to be funny, that's fine.
Which
But a
most
lot
of the
of
time
times
it
they
is.
just do it because like we put it
in
the
terms
Gooners
of
will
the
watch
Fire
show.
Force one with
sex appeal too, bro. Like whatever.
But that's not what I'm watching shows for.
Oh, I'm the one with the chastity belt on, by the way.
Dragon Ball had fan service.
Naruto literally had a jutsu called sexy jutsu where he would turn himself
that's a
into
gag.
female version of him naked. That is fan service.
That's a gag, and he actually used that as an attack on like the most powerful person. Like there's a reason behind it. You know what I'm saying? There's
Dragon Ball
like they
Z
make a
had-
use out of it.
Dragon Ball Z had fan service. In
trying
the
to remember
earlier
where.
days, when not the other girl, I get her confused with Momo, the other girl with the blue hair, when Master Roshi was like beating over her in the beginning of a Dragon Ball. You know who I'm talking about.
Original Dragon Ball?
Maybe.
Never
Original
watched it.
Dragon Ball.
Never
Oh,
watched
there you
it.
go.
I watched from Z onwards.
It's in Z.
I'm looking at Z, bro. I don't know.
Let's agree to draw a line in the sand. Not agree to disagree. I don't know. I don't mind it. The
I don't mind
fucking
it
cat
either.
show sounds like a banger.
It is. I don't mind it either. If it has it, it has it. I mean,
I'm
I didn't
report
make
back.
I didn't make the show.
I'm gonna have to report back before
I
we.
need the goonery in my life.
I'm gonna have to go watch
Not
some of that
necessary.
and report back to you guys on the next episode of the podcast. With that, I am gonna close it out. Give us your opinion on fan service in anime. Do we like it? Do we hate it? Are we okay with it? Does it bother you like it bothers Nathan because it burns in his fucking core?
Nathan?
Let us know. Hit us up in the comments.
No one like me, bro. I'm writing my own.
He's so fucking boring. Anyways,
Duck Splash.
I love you. I love you, Big Drink. Samuel, I love you. Thank you guys for hanging out again and doing this. It's a fucking blast.
Watch Delicious in Dungeon. Very good. I like food.
I might watch it and tell you guys if it's worth the watch.
Go home
next
and watch
episode.
Winter Soldier, Nathan.
Yeah, for the love of God.
Yeah, give me the Marvel movies that I missed that I should watch.
Given the Marvel movies that he hasn't watched, which is like 80% of them.
Yeah.
I'm not
Tell him
watching
which ones
Thor
to
1 and
watch.
2. I don't care much about Thor. Sorry.
That's fine.
That's a beautiful man. Just him
Fine.
being on screen is enough. You should go watch them.
I hope
No, but that's why you have to limit it so you can enjoy it.
I hope
All
you-
right, let's end this podcast.
Listen,
Have a good one.
you guys have a good one. It's always a pleasure. We'll catch you next time. I'm out of goodbyes again. Phew!